What's going on, everybody? Marsellis back with another live stream. So yeah, shout out to everybody here inside of the chat that showed up. This is the Monday night live. For me, it's now the Tuesday morning live. It's 7:33 a.m. over here. But yeah, Tuesday morning live for me, Monday night live for you all. But shout out to everyone that showed up here in the chat. We got down here Mr. Me with this chat here says very bullish. How did Floki beat Baby Doge on being listed? Floki, it doesn't have tokenomics taxes, so it's a lot easier. Not even a lot easier, but it's a lot more attractive for them to list Floki because it doesn't have the 10% taxes. So it's a lot more attractive to them. Muhammad says, when is it going to be listed in a major crypto exchange? That's burn, and that's the only way out. During the bull market, that's going to be the smartest option for us because you've seen what happened with KuCoin. If we were listed on KuCoin during a bull market, we would have easily 10x or just easily went up a lot if we were listed onto KuCoin during a bull market. But yeah, we could get listed onto Binance right now and we'll probably go up like 30-40%, and then we'll drop again like what just now happened. So it's all dependent on the bull market. GL Clothing with the Let's Go. Shout out to GL Clothing, day one supporter here. Copiero says Baby Doge with the little sun thing. But yeah, shout out to everyone here for showing up. We're going to talk about some stuff today with whether or not Baby Doge is bullish or not. We're going to do a little bit of a technical analysis. We're going to talk about this card. We're going to talk about some other stuff here with Baby Doge as well. And yeah, we got a lot to discuss today. So definitely stay tuned till the end of this live stream. And again, shout out to everybody here that showed up to the live stream. We got lots to discuss. So we're going to get started, I guess, with Baby Doge. We're just going to go straight over there. And also, for all the people inside the chat today, let me go ahead and bring this up really quick. So, okay. So yeah, definitely check out cryptomillionaires.shop if you want the best crypto merch in the industry. So yeah, we got some new designs on here for Dogecoin. I'll be making a lot more different designs on here as well. So we'll get those up here very soon. But yeah, definitely stay tuned for that. But yeah, we got a lot to talk about today. So Crypto and Stuff says no Floki video today. It's pumping. Yeah, so I didn't get a chance to look at it. It's actually morning right now for me. It's 7:36 a.m. for me. So it started pumping when I was asleep. So yeah, but yeah, shout out to Crypto and Stuff. But yeah, let's talk some more about Baby Doge. Okay, so we are at this point right here. Let me hit the refresh button here. So yeah, 0%. So we're not down, we're not up. We're neutral right now. We're neutral. We're at 0% in the last 24 hours, which is fairly good. But the overall market right now is still sideways, which is it's a good sign. It's a good sign that after breaking 30K Bitcoin and going below 30K, we stopped here at 27K and just now sideways. It's a good sign that we're going sideways, because if we kept going down, then that would be bad. But the fact that we're just sideways, we're not going up, not going down, we're just neutral, that's pretty good sign in crypto. So it typically does this before the bull market. The bull market could either come, like I said, in that by the end of this year or sometime next year. But we know 2024 is definitely the bullish year. But it could start early, by the end of this year. So that's what we are hoping here. Shout out to everybody out here inside of the chat. But yeah, if there's any questions, let me know before we get started on this. So definitely let me know that. Let's see if we got anybody in here with any questions. If y'all want to super chat or donate anything, definitely do that. It'll be very much appreciated. But we're going to get started in a little bit here in a second. Okay, so we have 12 people here. Definitely hit the like button if y'all haven't hit it yet. There's 12 people, only 8 likes. Definitely hit that like button. It would be greatly appreciated. But yeah, definitely hit that like button. So who do we have here inside of the chat? For some reason, my Wi-Fi is just messing up. They're probably, you might see it dropping in and out here and there. Okay, nobody in the chat. Okay, that's cool. All right, well, let's start with this. All right, baby Doge. So I guess we'll just start doing the technical analysis. Maybe people will come in, maybe they won't. Doesn't matter. Let's just start without all the people. But anyways, we have like stayed below this support here at 8Z30. Well, now it's our resistance, but it's such an important area now because leading up to this, card, I think we might get another pump. But it's very clear what Baby Doge does every single time, like literally leading up to something big. We start the pump. It actually happens, and then we go down. So there's obviously people like following Baby Doge that prefer selling it once the big news comes because they know that's when new people find out about it and then they start getting in, so they sell for that profit. So we kind of already know what's going to happen on May 4th. We may get a pump leading up to May 4th, but on May 4th we're probably going to have another drop in the price of Baby Doge, and that's just how it is. And that drop might be small, it might be big, but either way, we should actually become bullish leading up to there. So the question of the video is like, are we bullish or bearish soon? Well, we could be bullish soon leading up to May 4th, but then on May 4th, we could easily become bearish. So that is very, very important for us. So that's something we're going to have to keep in mind here for Baby Doge. That's so easy for us to become bearish. So easy. Winona says, hello all. Shout out to you, Winona. And hello to you. Robert says, Floki might also cause Baby Doge to rise too. I don't see how Floki could cause it to rise, honestly. I know people are talking about Floki being up. It's also trending on CoinGecko. I haven't even looked at it yet. But I don't think Floki would cause Baby Doge to rise. Yeah, that's just how it is. Floki up 54.4%. But yeah, I really wouldn't even worry about Floki anytime something's up 55% in one day, in 24 hours. Well, it's typically going to have a pullback just as big. So we may see a 30% pullback. Maybe it's going to be 10% every day. Or maybe Floki goes up another 50% tomorrow, but it's not going to keep going. So typically when I see something like this, I see it as I already missed the boat. The ship has already sailed. The time to get into Floki was before it pumped. But it could continue to pump here, yes, but it could also easily go down just as fast as it pumped. So I wouldn't really be focused on Floki if I were you. It's just not, it definitely has its potential, but you just now missed that pump. So a pullback is definitely expected for Floki. But yeah, Floki live on Binance US. So, obviously he's going to have that nice pump because of Binance US. And yeah, it says it's currently the 18th most traded crypto in the world, trending on Twitter, trending everywhere. But it could continue to rise. It really could. But I don't know. We'll see. And also someone else who mentioned, us going up because of Floki. Well, if you look at this, people don't really put Floki next to Baby Doge. They put it next to Sheep and Doge. Everybody wants to be next to Sheep and Doge. Even Baby Doge wants to be next to Sheep and Doge. So they're only going to really compare it to those two. So Floki going up could help Sheep. Floki going up could also help Doge, maybe. But it's really not going to do much. Because if you look at this, like Doge and Sheep are doing nothing, even though Floki's pumping. Like no other meme. The only meme coin that causes other meme coins to pump is typically Dogecoin. Dogecoin can cause other meme coins to pump if it's associated with the other ones in any type of way. So that's typically how that goes. But yeah. So moving on from all of this, we're gonna go back over here. So like I was saying here with Baby Doge, we have this 8Z30 resistance here. But leading up to May 4th, it's pretty easy for us to start to pump. But, after May 4th, that's what we really need to be looking at. We don't need to really be worried about what happens before May 4th because, the card is actually pretty big. But it is a digital card. So we could see it pumping, But then we could also see people selling once it hits May 4th, because that's just what people do. And another thing about Floki, one of the reasons why Floki is going up so much, like let's actually go back over here to Floki. So let's back this up. So first of all, we already know we got this Binance listing here on Floki. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think Binance US actually rolled out that launch. So you got Floki here on gate.io, all this other stuff, blah, 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 blah. But Binance US, I don't think they actually rolled out that launch. So that's what we're going to be looking for. But yeah, I did not see anything for this launch. So we just dropped a new video on our YouTube sharing the excitement news that Floki is now available on Binance US. When Floki deposits are now open, I don't know, maybe they did roll it out, but I'm not seeing any evidence that they really rolled it out. And I really wasn't paying attention to Floki either. Let's see. Yeah, I guess, does anyone in the chat know if they rolled it out? If they rolled out this launch for Floki on Binance US? Because I'm not seeing it. They just kind of dropped it, and then it was like, boom, it's out. And they let everybody know. They're like, it's now out live. Okay, yeah, so no rollout. And that's pretty big, because if you think about it, the fact that they did not roll Floki out on here and it just pumps 55%. See, we rolled out KuCoin, and you see what happened with KuCoin. Like, we pumped leading up to KuCoin like 30%, but then KuCoin comes out and we go straight down and crash. So that's the problem with rolling out these exchange listings, is it gives people the opportunity to sell on everybody. And so it pretty much gives people who don't care about the coin the opportunity to make money off of it. Whereas if you wait till it gets listed on Binance US, and then it gives the people that actually care about it the opportunity to buy it the second it comes out on there. But yeah, they did not roll out Floki on Binance US. They just kind of dropped it, which is exactly how I think Baby Doge needs to be moving, with literally everything. Like, one of the reasons why every time anything comes out for Baby Doge, we immediately crash, is because they love to roll it out. They love to be like, look, we're coming out with this on this day. So when they do that, they're pretty much saying, look, on this day, I want you all to sell. And that's pretty much what the Baby Doge coin team is doing when they do that. They're like, look, on this day, this is the perfect time to sell, because this is when we're coming out with our big news. So it's kind of counterintuitive to what we need to be doing here on Baby Doge. So I guess, I don't know if it's a good critique or not. Let me know what you all think about this. But I know right now, on the 4th, Baby Doge is coming out with a card, right? So leading up to that, people are going to be happy. People are going to be buying it. The price is going to increase. But I also know if I sell on the 4th, then that means that as everyone is buying in, now I'm selling, so my order is getting done faster. I can, realize those profits and realize those gains. And a bunch of other people are probably going to sell too, causing the price to drop. So I think it's bad for us to keep putting out these release dates. I've been saying this for a while now, but it just keeps happening. We just keep having these release dates for things. May the 4th be with you. I like the I like the meme there. May the 4th be with you. But on the 4th, may the drop of the price also be with us. So I think we do need to stop, rolling it out. But what do you all think? We got 20 people in the chat. What do you all think? Do you think we need to stop, rolling out what we do and announcing what we're doing on Baby Doge and just come out with it whenever it comes out? Or, do you think we should continue to do this? Me personally, we need to stop with rolling out things, because if you think about it, all the cryptos that just got listed on the things, think about Sheep. When Sheep was pumping, it did not roll anything out. Sheep, just one day you wake up, is now on KuCoin. One day you wake up, it's now on Binance US. One day you wake up, it's on Binance. One day you wake up, it's on crypto.com. It's everywhere. There's no rollouts. So same thing with Floki here. Floki gets listed to Binance US. Absolutely no rollout at all. The rollouts give people the opportunity to sell. EdMed said, "I think stealth launch is the way to go." 100%. It's like the art of war. I mean, if you think about it, you never want to let your enemy know your next move. And when you think about it, the enemy in this situation are the sellers. The enemies in this situation are the people that just want to make money off of Baby Doge and they don't really care about the project. And those people are watching every single thing that we say on Twitter. When they see, okay, we're coming out on May 4th. Well, on May 4th, that means I'm going to buy now. And then on May 4th, I'll sell, because they're going to be happy. Baby Doge, the team, they're going to keep making posts, teasing it. And like, look, it's about to come out. It's about to come out. It's about to come out. It's going to make people happier. And they're going to buy before the launch. So then when it finally launches, those people are just going to go ahead and sell it. So it's just like the stock market. Like, think about it like this. Like, the earnings calls. Whenever earnings calls happen in the stock market, people know something big is about to happen. So on the day of earnings calls, if it's bad, we'll typically get a lot of people selling. If it's good, a lot of people will buy. But the difference with the earnings calls is once it actually gets to that end part where we're actually about to have the earnings call, if you just go ahead and sell for those earnings, like if you go ahead and sell on the earnings without knowing what's actually going to happen, you don't know if you're going to lose or win. But if the company, before they did the earnings call, kept telling you, we're going to do this earnings call and it's going to be good because of these are our financials and we're doing good in all these different areas, then people are going to know, all right, well, then I don't want to sell. But if they're like, look, we're not going to be doing good in these areas, then they're going to sell. So the thing with Baby Doge is, we keep making these announcements like, look, May 4th, we're going to come out with this. Well, now people know on May 4th they need to sell if they want to realize those gains, because they know other people are going to do it too, because that's just how it works. Like, people are in it to make money. So the biggest chance they have at making money is going to be whenever, big news comes out, because they know that's when it's going to pump. And that's what causes it to dump a lot of times. So it's really hard to say, but it is what it is. Shout out to the Baby Doge army, and shout out to the developers too for doing everything they're doing. Like, they're literally doing everything they said they would in the roadmap. I just wish they wouldn't put release dates on it. But Joseph Lachey says, hello, sir. Shout out to you, Joseph Lachey. We got Cliff in the house, says, hey guys, none of it matters if you're a long holder. Well, it matters, but if you hold for a few years, it takes the pressure off. That's 100% true. None of it matters if you're a long-term holder. You will have to watch it go up and down, and you will also get those reflections of it going up and down. But in the long run, it doesn't matter if they put put the release date on things. But I will say, in the short term, with them putting those release dates on these things, it does give people, it incentivizes people to sell on the release dates, which does give us reflections. But it also it also makes people not like Baby Doge. Now I'll explain why. It makes people not so happy to keep buying Baby Doge and keep holding it, because I see this in my comments all the time. They're like, you've been talking about Baby Doge for like 2 years and it's still at the same level, blah 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 blah. Well, that's because we pump, but then we dump, because we have a release date and everyone knows what's about to happen, and then we dump. We pump, and then we dump. We pump, and then we dump again. But every time we pump and we go down, you can see our lows are becoming higher. So all of our lows are just becoming higher. We're doing so many burns with these pumps. All these auto burns that are happening, they're literally making it easier and easier for us to stay at a higher amount, because the more we burn, the lower we can't go. Like, I doubt Baby Doge can go below 9Z7 again. Like, I doubt we're going to see 9Z7 Baby Doge. I doubt we're going to see 9Z5 Baby Doge. I just doubt that. But, as we keep going on and on, it's going to be even harder for us to even see 8Z1. So with time, Baby Doge is going to have a higher stable price. And this is kind of a good thing, because Baby Doge is a pretty... I know people are going to probably say, no, it's not stable. But Baby Doge is pretty stable. It's a pretty stable crypto. Not a stable coin, obviously. But it's a pretty stable coin, because we don't go too high and we don't go too low. but we're just slowly but surely on the incline. And you can actually look at it from here. We're slowly, like if you drew a trend line from all the way down here, all the way up, you see we're slowly but surely on an uptrend. And that's just how it is. That's just how it's working. Cliff also says, let them sell. I'm kicking back, collecting those reflections. Facts. Those reflections are nice, and they definitely come in handy. But yeah, Baby Doge is on that steady incline. Admad says, then people selling can make more money if they staked with Baby Doge. Yep, 100% they could, and especially if you have a lot of money inside of Baby Doge. Let me go over here actually and show this. But shout out to ADME300 with that $1 super chat. Big shout out to you, ADME300, and welcome to the chat. It says hi all. Hello ADME, but big shout out to you. But let's go over here and look at the let's look at the stake to Baby Doge for a second. So if let's say someone, all of these whales that keep buying Baby Doge and then selling it once it pumps because it has big news, let's say those people decided to do the smart thing and just hold for a long time. And those people have most of these whales have a lot of money in Baby Doge. Let's be honest. We're going to actually look at some of these whales though, because they keep buying and selling, buying and selling, buying and selling. So like this whale right here likes to sell a lot of Baby Doge. They used to have so much more Baby Doge. They sold a lot. But yeah, they haven't sold in a little while. They sold 18 days, 65 days. But this whale right here has $638,000 in Baby Doge. Let's say instead of them selling every single time we pump, because that's pretty much what we did, what they're doing. Like this whale sold literally 18 days ago. If you look 18 days ago, that's literally like when we were pumping. And not really 18 days ago. 18 days ago was actually a little bit further back here. So it was actually more so around here. They should have sold up here, but they didn't. And see, that's how they keep losing money. You never know when to sell. But let's just say they took that $638,000. Let's take this $638,000. It would be getting $341,000 a year instead of just getting little gains here and there. And every month they'd be getting $28,000. So it really makes no sense for these whales to just keep selling. And let's just say these whales, like we have whales that have $1 million in here. That one whale had $1 million, but they sold so much. They would be getting $535,000 a year. They would never have to work again. That's $44,000 a month. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous money. Like that's huge money. But yeah, that's just ridiculous money. That is huge. Shout out again, ADME300 for another $1 super chat. Big shout out to you, ADME, big supporter here. Half face nutcase, half face nutcase. I think that's what it says. Crypto is volatile AF, but by 2030, do you see us burning 2 zeros? Oh, definitely. By 2030, I see us burning more than 2 zeros. You got to think about all the inflation and all the different global economies. Like we could probably burn 4 zeros by then. Like there's probably gonna be close to a quadrillion inside global GDP, which is a pretty big deal. Global GDP right now, let's look that up. Global GDP. And US is still on top for GDP, by the way. But yeah, global GDP right now is at about 106 trillion. That's what it's. Wait. Let me see. Global GDP in trillion. This is what I want to see. Okay, yeah. 85.44 trillion. That was inside 2020. And yeah, I think it's at 106 trillion now. So global GDP is at 106 trillion. By 2030, it should be at 1 quadrillion. At the rate of inflation that we're going all over, it should probably be around 1 quadrillion by then. So millionaires are really not going to be nothing by then. Billionaires going to be the new thing. But yeah, by 2030, I definitely think Baby Doge will be worth a lot more, but money is going to be worth a lot less as well. So you got to take into account that as well. But yeah, shout out again, ADME300 for the super chat. We have right here, Jose Hernandez says, hello, everyone, checking in and saying hi. with the steady decline, what are the whales doing? Yeah, so with the steady decline, like the whale I just showed, that whale sold 18 days ago and then 68 days ago before that. But I think it was 65. But yeah, the whales, some of them are selling, but some of them aren't. We can just go through here and look at them. Like this whale bought at the beginning of Baby Doge and is still holding. So there are a lot of whales like that. These aren't the whales I like to pay attention to. I like to pay attention to the whales from the second page on, because these are the different whales. Like these are the real like strong long-term holder whales. This whale last time they bought was 457 days ago, and they're not selling for nothing. 106 trillion Baby Doge. That is a lot. So you still have whales holding $300,000 in Baby Doge, but just not giving up on it at all. Just holding it, and holding it till the wheels fall off, really. And let's see this whale. This whale too, they bought on Gate.io 159 days ago, $307,000. So a lot of these major whales are not selling whatsoever. Some of them are, but a lot of them aren't. This whale right here, 64 days ago. That's why I don't like looking at the whales on the first page, because they're the biggest whales, so they just make a lot of money trading, doing whatever they do. But when you start looking at the whales with like $300,000, $200,000, a lot of these whales really aren't selling like that. Like a lot of the times when you're seeing Baby Doge drop, when we get this big news and stuff, it's mainly because it's mainly dropping only because it's the not the large whales, but it's the people that are doing a lot of transactions. Like they buy, they let it go up like 20, 30%, and they sell it, because you need to have more than 20% in gains to make anything inside Baby Doge. So if you get 30% gains in Baby Doge, well, you're only really making 10%. But there's a lot of whales that are now, not a lot of whales, a lot of traders are looking at this. They're like, okay, well, every time Baby Doge gets big news, it goes up by 30%. So if Baby Doge goes up by 30% every time they roll out one of these launches, how about I just buy before the before the rollout, like when they actually announce it, I'll buy it, and then as it gets closer and closer to that time period, when they actually launch it, it is now up 30%. So they sell it just to make that 10% gain. So that's pretty much what they're doing. But yeah, a lot of whales, they're really not selling. Like 371 days ago, this whale hasn't sold in forever. So yeah, I'm seeing a lot of these whales are really diehard Baby Doge fans, like real long-term holders. So yeah, and like they got like $300,000 in here. Like this is what a lot of these whales are holding, and that's a lot of money. $300,000 is $13,000 a month. You wouldn't have to work a day in your life if you got that much, and 160K a year. A lot of people don't even see it. Well, not. I think most people see 13,000 a year. But I was about to say they don't see it 13,000 a year. But yeah, no, most people do see 13,000 a year. But yeah, it's crazy. It is crazy. Let's go over to some more of these chats. Okay, so we got more $1 super chats here for ADM300. Big shout out to you. ADM300 is the Dollar King. But shout out to you, ADM, for the support in the channel. But yeah, the whales, they're definitely not doing what a lot of people are thinking. It's really just a small time trader selling. Cliffs Wild says, welcome, ADM. Oh yeah, big shout out to ADM though. Thank you, Cliff. Joseph Lachey says, just accumulating, not selling for a while, maybe summertime or maybe my birthday. The 5% gets me approximately 10 million tokens per day. Yeah, that's pretty good. 10 million tokens per day. Let's see. Because if you're doing 10 million tokens per day, you are getting 3.6 billion per year. So as that price goes up, your reflections are probably going to go up as well, because your money's going to go up. So it's going to start compounding. So 3.6 billion, you got to think at 61. A lot of people aren't looking this far in the future, but at 61, that's $365. So it might be only like $3 right now, but that's $365 in the future. Yeah, so that's going to compound, especially if you start putting more money inside of Baby Doge. So that would be cool as well. And yeah, keep accumulating. Enemy 300 says Baby Doge needs a big burn. Yeah, I would definitely like to see a big burn, 100%. And yeah, shout out to you for that super chat there. Cliff says Enemy 300, you're the Dollar King for sure, 100%. Matthew says Baby Dogecoin will be listed on Binance before the end of the year. You definitely have more opportunities to be a millionaire on Baby Dogecoin than Floki Inu. Yes, I would say by the end of the year, if they do list Baby Doge, it's going to be hard to know whether or not we're actually going to pump. Because if they list Baby Doge by the end of the year, that's going to, because like we're not in a bull market yet. So we could easily not pump if they do list it by the end of the year. And the reason why I say that is if we actually get Binance, we don't have the bull market to back us up. And then on top of that, if they roll out the listing of Binance like they've been doing, if they're just like, look, Binance is coming out on this day, okay, people are going to buy it leading up to that day. But on that day, now people are going to start selling it. So it's a double-edged sword. But what Binance does is it has so much volume, it doesn't matter if people sell on the day of the listing. Like over time, like that selling is going to stop. And people are just going to, the volume is going to flow in. So Binance is good. But I'm realizing now, like Baby Doge is not it's not a pump and dump coin. And I already knew that, obviously. But what I mean by not pump and dump coin, it's not something that you just pump and then boom, you just got a bunch of gains out of nowhere. No, there's a reason why we got the 10% tax. And I think that's why they don't care and they just keep putting out the release date of everything. Because they're like, either way, people are going to buy and sell. That's going to cause reflections. That's going to cause burns. And it's going to keep the economy of Baby Doge flowing. So it actually benefits us in the long term if we do put these release dates for everything. If we're like, look, it's coming out on this day. So on this day, go ahead and sell. That's pretty much what the developers are saying. They're like, go ahead and sell on this day. Because in the long term, as people keep doing this, as we get more and more news, more burns, more reflections, more help with saving dogs because now more money is going back to the marketing wallet. So it's a lot of it's a lot of overtime building up pretty much. ADME says Floki got listed on Binance and Baby Doge still sleeping. Yeah, Baby Doge does need to wake up a little bit. But yeah, shout out to Cliff and ADME. Shout out to ADME right here for the dollar super chat. And the other one, Anthony Harley says, I've been following you for a while, sir. Thank you, Anthony. Big shout out to you. And yeah, I'm going to keep making these Baby Doge videos and make sure I keep bringing the real to everybody. And I'll cover Floki as well. A lot of people want to know about that. And Dogecoin. I'm going to make a Dogecoin video soon. And Elon Musk, let's just say he's cooking up something big for Dogecoin. Dogecoin's going to have a really big pump soon. Let's just leave it at that. But yeah, $1 Dogecoin is probably going to end up coming in the next bull market. So whenever we see the next bull market, we're probably going to be more than $1 inside of Dogecoin. And for Baby Doge in the next bull market, I foresee either 7Z1 or 6Z1. So Baby Doge is going to have a nice pump too. But the next bull market could be in 2024. So we're going to have to see. But yeah, shout out to AB again. Ed Mad says Floki. Joe says, what's up, Army? What's up, Joe? Joseph Lachey, where are you from? That's what Cliff asked Joseph. So ADB300 with a $1 super chat again. Big shout out to you, ADB300. All right, let's go back over here to our charts. So yeah, let's bring that back. All right. So we're going to go over here and pull up these charts again. All right, back to the 15-minute. All right, so we had a little bit of an increase here, but obviously we got resistance at 8Z29. So now 8Z29 is now our high leveled. But remember, May 4th, we're going to be getting this card. Leading up to May 4th, they're going to start putting out little clips like this, little posts that say pretty much like, we're coming out soon. And it says each card can be refilled. More cards used equals more burning. So yes, Baby Doge crypto card available soon. So this is going to be pretty interesting. It's going to be interesting to see how the digital card works. It's probably going to be a lot similar to Cash App. They have a digital card on Cash App. And they also have the physical version of that card on Cash App. And the same thing for Crypto.com. Crypto.com has a physical card and digital card. So it's the same thing as taking your bank credit card and looking at the numbers on it, the physical one, and then typing it in on Amazon. Because when you type it in, that card has now become a virtual card, and it's essentially the same thing. So, for instance, let's say I want to go to a shop right now. Most shops here in Thailand don't even accept card. But let's say I wanted to go to a shop somewhere. I'm back in the U.S. and they accept virtual cards, right? And then you could type it in and do it like that, or you can do a bank transfer. Or with babydoge, you can do the same thing. You can go on Amazon and you can type in your card information. I don't know if it'll work on Amazon. I'm not 100% sure, so don't mark me on that. But if it does, like, this is going to be really, really big. Really, really big if it can actually work on something like Amazon. Yeah, we'll see. Cliff said the card will be amazing, 100%. The cards are going to be really nice. Darth Raven says, do you think upcoming presidential election will help boosting crypto's price, especially baby Doge? The upcoming election, nah, I don't think it'll help, and especially not if they do another. I don't even want to get in on politics, but if they go for another Democrat Party, then it's not going to go up, because you got to think the Democrats, they don't like rich people, they don't like wealth creation, and they're really anti-rich, and they're more so heavily focused on laying down more taxes. So crypto won't go up just because of a Democratic election. But let's say like Trump becomes president. We already know Trump is all focused on money. Like everybody's gonna be like, oh, Trump's president, and then Trump's gonna be like, I'm gonna fix the economy and stuff like that. Then people are gonna be happy and they're gonna start buying more and more and more. So it all depends who gets elected. If someone who gets elected who doesn't like rich people and wants to tax more and more people, then crypto won't go up. Cliff Wild says, I use my Crow card for everything. Yeah, the Crow card is pretty cool. I should start using it. I don't use that. I use my other credit cards because I get rewards inside of those credit cards, and I like using credit a lot. But yeah, I do have the crypto.com card. Where is that card? I don't even know where it is. Yeah, actually, it's back there. But yeah, I had the card too. It's pretty cool. Enemy 300 says the card won't be out very soon. No, it is. Well, not the physical card, but the virtual card is May 4th. So yeah, on May 4th, we will be getting the virtual crypto card. So yeah, that's gonna be nice to see. I'm really interested to see how it works, but I don't know. We'll have to see when it actually comes out. But yeah, we'll have to see that. Okay, yeah, May 4th. Shout out to ADV300 again for the $1 super chat. We got how many people we got up in here? 25 people in the chat. Shout out to you all. WD says, shame Floki got to Binance before we did. Yeah, I mean, it's just what it is. And you got to think Floki it's different. It's on well, I believe Floki started on Ethereum, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see actually. And like I said, with Floki, they don't have tokenomics taxes. So it's a lot easier for them to, move around than us. So it is what it is. And you see how easily KuCoin listed us, even though we have tokenomics taxes. Like KuCoin listed us with those taxes. So if KuCoin can do it, I'm sure Binance can do it as well. Like they can definitely do it. I think we're just waiting because we have to pay to get listed on to Binance, to be honest. Floki paid to get listed on a Binance US. They ain't just get listed like that. So if we want to get listed on Binance, you got to pay. I think they said it's around $300,000 to $500,000 for a Binance listing, if I'm not mistaken. 300 or 600,000 maybe. But it's somewhere around that for a listing on Binance, which is a lot of money. Amy 300 says, remember, Binance has to list baby Doge no matter what. I wouldn't necessarily say they have to, but I definitely think they will, because once we're in like a good bull market, we might pay to get listed on there. GL Clothing says, is Floki already on Binance? So Floki is on Binance US. I'm not sure about the original Binance, like the main Binance. WD says they aren't actually trading, but they have their foot in the door. Yeah, I think it might be deposits right now, but eventually it's going to be 100% up there for trading. But yeah, they're still doing really, really good though. Brown Emeka says, I need a physical card. Yeah, the physical card, they'd probably have some problems with that, especially in the US. But we'll see. We'll see. And you got to think, Baby Doge is also a US based company. They have an actual LLC in the US. So with them making a card, that essentially makes them a bank. And if they get to that point, then they're kind of a security at that point. And yeah, it's really sticky. It's a really sticky situation. So I don't know if they'll do the physical card just yet, because that would be too. It would be too much. ADME300 with a $1 super chat again. Big shout out to you, ADME, for all the super chats. Totaling out right now to $7 super chats. So yeah, big shout out to ADME300 for that. Verifier says, hello man, any updates on the Baby Doge burn? I think you mean the manual burn or the auto burn. But if we're just talking about manual burns, they're not doing that anymore. Yeah, they're not going to do it anymore. Every now and then we might see them announce one. So every now and then they'll do a manual burn, but they'll announce it. But yeah, they're not going to do monthly burns anymore. Only whenever they announce it will they actually do it. Jarrell says, hey Marsellis, how are you? Can you please make a Baby Doge coin video to show how much Baby Doge will be burnt if you take the average daily burn for the past weeks? Do the math to see what we could burn in a year. So actually we could probably just do that now. So yeah, let's just look at that now. Oh yeah, info. There it is. Okay. So all we would have to do is take, I can't copy it. Oh. All right, here it is. So yeah, we'll just take that, and I'm not gonna bring the calculator up. I'm just gonna do it and then let you know what it is. But yeah, 7.8 billion times 365. That would be million, billion, trillion, quadrillion. That's 2.8 quadrillion per year. So yeah, if we were to burn this same amount every single day, that's 2.8 quadrillion per year. I'm going to put the exact number that I got here inside of the calculator in the chat. But yeah. Now, our volume, it could definitely increase and become more. But at the current volume, this is how much it'll be. So yeah, at the current volume, we're burning this much per year. So yeah, 2.8 quadrillion. Brown Emeka says, in Switzerland, it will work here. I mean, it should work in Switzerland, honestly. I mean, it should. But yeah, we'll have to see. Jarrell says, please and thanks for all your... Oh, yeah. I just showed that. Clips Wild says, puts the Baby Doge sticker here. So yeah, shout out to Cliff here for that. We got the Baby Doge coin. Go Baby Doge. Darth Raven, that's how I said Death Raven. Darth Raven says, in my opinion, despite Baby Doge's supplies are still tons, I believe Binance will list hopefully this year of next year. Devs must consistently burn every month. I mean, yeah, they said they're not going to do the burn anymore, so I guess it is what it is. It gets so hot out here in Thailand. I keep turning on and off this AC. It gets so hot out here. But yeah, I guess it is though. I don't know. But yeah, I don't think they're gonna do the monthly burns, honestly. They said they stopped it as well. Every now and then they might come out with announce the burn, but they're not gonna do it monthly like they were. ADM300 says, can you explain about the burn if the exchange list Baby Doge, so buy or sell the exchange needs? I'm not sure what you mean. You say, can you explain about the burn if the exchange lists Baby Doge, So buy or sell, the exchange needs more baby doge. Explain, please. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know exactly what you mean by that. I think what you're saying is the burns on exchanges. Are you asking if they're still doing the 10% tax on exchanges? If that's the question, I never bought on a centralized exchange, so I honestly couldn't tell you that. But yeah, I'm not too sure. MJC says Malaysia up and coming. Yes, Malaysia is probably going to be one of those top tier countries. It's a country a lot of people don't even know about, honestly. And yeah, Malaysia, I'll probably visit there. But yeah, it's very, very friendly for wealthy people and for people who want to relocate there. AME300 says yes. Okay, so yeah, you're talking about whether or not the KuCoin and stuff like that are doing 10%. So I guess for the people here that have bought on KuCoin or any other exchange, does it take the 10% out? Do you have to still pay that 10% if you're buying it on KuCoin? That's what I want to know. Because honestly, I do have KuCoin. Let me see if I have any money in it. I might be able to do a transaction real quick to see. But I don't think I have any money on KuCoin, honestly. Oh, gotta log in. Let me do this real quick. Probably don't even know my information. Yeah, I don't know the information here, so I'm not going to be able to log on. I have to do forgot password and all that. But yeah, I'll do that later. But yeah, I don't know, honestly. If anyone does know, though, if you have to pay that 10% tax on like KuCoin and these other exchanges, let us know inside the chat. But yeah, I have never bought baby doge on a centralized exchange. But yeah, so all right, so going back over here, we already talked about card May 4th. We're gonna get this. It's gonna be refillable as well. We have this May 4th, blah blah blah, and this is pretty interesting. Most 70 traded highlight projects that haven't been listed on Binance yet. Floki just got listed on Binance US. But yeah, baby doge. They're always gonna put baby doge on top. Most traded, 117 million. I don't know what that's for. 117 million. We're definitely higher than that in market cap, but lower than that in volume. So I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Interesting stuff here. But yeah, liquidity has dropped here on Baby Doge Swap. Actually dropped a lot. We were at 64 million, and somehow it just had a huge drop. So I guess so a large whale or maybe a bunch of holders maybe just took their money out of Baby Doge Swap. They unstaked it, which is cool. It's fine. They probably got their rewards. They took it out. It's all good. Volume 24 hours, 431,000. So we're doing all right there. And then as you can see, burn 67.1 trillion on the burn portal now. Last 24 hours, baby doge burn 7.8 billion. Or no, that's trillion. That's 7.8 trillion. But yeah, this is pretty interesting. So yeah, we're doing pretty good here on baby doge swap, even though we just now lost almost 20 million. Well, no, it was more like 10 million. But it's still increasing here. APR is still increasing. Everything's still increasing, actually. So all is well here on Baby Doge Swap. AME300 says, on the exchange, 10% tax. They need more Baby Doge because the burn. Yeah, so I guess, I don't know. Okay, my internet just dropped off for a second here. Is anyone able to hear me? Yeah, don't have the best internet out here inside of this place. It shows that I have 1 bar of Wi-Fi. Connection is unstable. Okay, I guess we can just keep going. If y'all can hear me, I guess put a 1 in the chat or something like that. But yeah, 10% on the exchange. Yeah, I'm not too sure what they're doing with that. GL Clothing says, I think you all can hear me. Okay, yeah, you can hear me. All right, good. So GL Clothing says, are you promoting Baby Doge over there in Thailand? Yeah, actually, I've been to a few places. Thailand, as you know, it's open for a lot of things. Like, I've been talking to a lot of business owners here. I gave my YouTube to a lot of people. I told them about videos. A lot of people that actually use crypto, and there's some like the green stuff. It's legal here because if I say the actual word, they'll demonetize me on YouTube. But the green stuff is legal here. So you go into all these shops all over Thailand, and there's a lot of these business owners. Some of them are like from different places. But I was in one yesterday with this guy. He was from America. He's from Cali, at one of these smoke shops, and he told me he was in crypto too. I let him know about my channel. I told him about Baby Doge, and he actually subscribed to me. I had another business shop owner with another smoke shop. As you know, I frequent these shops. I went to another one, but it was a Thai guy, 2 Thai guys, and they had a shop there, and they were talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum. They said I could pay in Bitcoin, Ethereum. They even said I could pay in Baby Doge, but I told them I didn't want to sell my Baby Doge. They might be watching this right now, but yeah, I didn't want to sell my Baby Doge, but I told them about Baby Doge, told them about my channel, and they went and subscribed as well. So yeah, I've been spreading the word about Baby Doge. So in Thailand, don't be surprised if we get a bunch of Thai people in here. I actually seen in my comment section in one of my other videos someone from Thailand. So I think I'm getting the word around here. I like to talk to a lot of the business owners here because in Thailand it's a lot different. The actual business owners are working inside of the business alongside their workers. Whereas if you go to the US, people just franchise things to the point where they buy a bunch of businesses and they don't actually work in any of them. But here in Thailand, like they will work inside of the business. Like they own like multiple shops, but they go to one of these shops every single day and they work inside of them. So yeah, it's pretty cool out here. And yeah, I've been spreading the word. Cliff says, when I transferred my Baby Doge from Poloniex to Trust Wallet, I was hit 20%. So I believe when you sell, that's when they will collect. So, okay. Oh, wow, 20%. But yeah, it's when you sell, not buy. That makes sense. When I transferred my Baby Doge from Poloniex to Trust Wallet. Okay, so it's when you transfer it. It's not when you buy it. It's only when you transfer it. When you sell, that's when they collect. So it's either when you sell it or when you transfer it. That makes a lot more sense. Okay, and then over here we see the same thing. GL Clothing also said, I transferred from Bitmart to Trust Wallet, lost. Okay, so it's when you transfer it or sell it. That makes a lot more sense. James Harris says, Marsellis, what's up, brother? Hey, shout out to you, James Harris. Big shout out to you, big supporter here. Cliff says, I hear. Oh yeah, that's when my internet dropped out. But yeah, so this would answer Amy 300's question and this. So that's pretty interesting, and I think it's good because not everybody wants to be paying huge fees. But either way, you're gonna pay. If you want to transfer it to a offline wallet, you're gonna be paying. If you want to do anything, really, you're gonna be paying. But yeah, so let's move on to the next thing here. So we already kind of went over a little bit of this technical analysis. Baby Doge now dropped down to rank 117 on DeFi Lava. We are down 25% in the last 7 days. That's all good. That is all good. I actually want to look at something. I just thought Floki. I want to look at Floki's market cap. Okay, Floki's market cap is lower than Baby Doge. Okay, 407 million for Floki and 445 million for Baby Doge. Baby Doge volume at 7.4 million. Well, we can't really compare it to Floki's volume because it just got listed to Binance, so we can't really compare the volume. Yeah, see, this is heavily inflated right now, in the last 24 hours, just from getting listed to Binance US, not even available for trade yet, just deposits and withdrawals, I think. But it's 187 million in 24-hour volume. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. That is a lot of volume. Just imagine Baby Doge with 147 million in volume. Like, we only have 7.4 million volume, yet we're burning 7.8 trillion. Yep. And this is interesting. So, hypothetically speaking, for every million we have in volume, we burn a trillion coins. That's kind of what we're getting from here. For every million in volume, give or take, we're doing a trillion in burns. So if we're getting 100 million in volume, then we should be doing 100 trillion in burns. And that's what I'm getting from here. Because if you look, last 24 hours burned, 7.8 trillion. Last 24-hour trading volume, 7.4 million. So 100 million, let's say we can do some crazy stuff in Baby Doge. Like, we do 100 million. We're not going to do that every day. But let's say we did it for 10 days out of the year. Just because, we got like major pumps. So if we're doing this for 10 days out of the year, 100 million by 10 days. Okay, that's not a lot of money. Wait. I thought it'd be a lot more. But yeah, 100 million, 10 days, it's only 1 billion. But that's still a lot of money. That's still a lot of money. That's 1 billion inside of volume. And that would be like, what, 1 quadrillion in burns? I don't even know. That's so much burns. But yeah, that's pretty interesting to see. Fully diluted 1.199 billion in market cap. Where are we at here? Okay, so over here, Cliff says, I'm glad I'm all set up on Baby Doge Swap and Trust Wallet. Yep, 100%. I don't even like using centralized exchanges, honestly. But I do like KuCoin for trading, though. ADB300 says, if all the exchanges 10% tax, then we should burn more Baby Doge. And the exchange will need more Baby Doge. They may, but more to add to their wallet or their system liquidity, whatever you call it. Baby Doge was born before Floki. So yeah, I guess I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell how the exchanges move, and that's one of the difficulties with the 10% tokenomics tax, because it just makes it harder to track things, makes it harder to do a lot of things. That's why. Well, that's not why we haven't got listed yet, because KuCoin listed us no problem, and a lot of other exchanges too. Amy300 says the problem with Baby Doge is the team and dev very greedy. I don't know about that. I haven't seen any evidence of them, being greedy. Because I would say being greedy would be stealing money, or having their own personal wallets and selling every time it pumps. I would say that would be being greedy. But let me know what you seen by them that was greedy, because maybe I missed something. But yeah. But yeah, if anything, I mean, a lot of the money, the marketing money that goes for marketing, why wouldn't you say marketing? But the money that they make off Baby Doge, it goes to the animal shelters that they always donate to. So I would say that's the opposite of greedy. But I mean, we could debate that. But I see where you're coming from with that. I think the last donation they did was a few days ago. This month, our partnership with the community of Baby Dogecoin has helped us to rescue and rehabilitate many dogs, like Prudence here. So yeah, I don't think it's greed. I think it's like the opposite. It's like they're literally more focused on the cause with saving dogs, rather than growing Baby Doge to a certain point at a certain pace. But I guess it's a good thing though. Good thing and bad thing at the same time. Geo Clothing says, I remember back in the day, the Baby Doge follower would do AMAs and be more transparent, but now it's like he's too busy to come out and say some words to the holders. So yeah, I tuned into the last AMA. The problem with these AMAs I'll be completely honest because I'm not a part of the Baby Doge team, so I can speak how I want with it. The problem with the AMA is a lot of the people that join and ask questions are asking the same things. They're not asking important questions. They're asking about when are we getting listed to Binance? When are we going to kill 2 zeros? When are we going to kill 3 zeros? When are we going to kill 1 zero? They're asking questions that no one can have the answer to. What they need to be asking are different types of questions, like, just kind of how we talked about it now. Being on KuCoin, do they take the 10% tax on KuCoin or do they not? Or with Binance, what are the difficulties to getting listed to Binance? Is it the 10% tokenomics tax, or is it that you haven't paid Binance to actually get listed? We know you applied to Binance, but did you apply to Binance or did you pay for the application to apply to Binance? Because if you just apply to Binance, you're not getting listed to Binance. If you pay $500,000 and you apply to Binance, you're getting listed to Binance. So those are questions we need to know. We also need to know questions like this. When is the physical card coming out? Is the physical card going to establish you as a bank and therefore make Baby Dogecoin a security, leading us to have to, go through a huge lawsuit? Like, there's a lot of important questions that people don't ask on the AMA. And I guess I should probably join the AMA and ask. I did join the last one, but I didn't ask anything. I usually don't ask anything because I'm like I don't want to say public figure, but people may get insulted if I ask the real questions, because the real questions can sometimes come out as me being like rude or me just like disrespecting the Baby Doge devs or the Baby Doge team. There's a lot of questions I would like to know as well. Like, for instance, let me bring this back up. Let me bring Twitter up, actually. I was going to bring up the old roadmap for Baby Doge. I don't even know where the old roadmap is. Most of the stuff that they said they're doing in the old roadmap, it's all like they're doing it all. They're doing all of it. Let's just type in Baby Doge roadmap. I'm pretty sure it will pop up. It's very, very old. Yeah, it's probably not going to pop up. I used to have it pinned to the top of my account. Yeah, so that old roadmap will not pop up for us. But you get the drift. You get what I'm saying. But yeah, there's a lot of questions that we need to ask. Baby Doge NFT roadmap. Interesting. Yeah, I'm probably not going to be able to find the old roadmap. But yeah, there's a lot of things we do need to talk about. I'm talking about the burn. They don't want to burn Baby Doge. So that's not the problem. The problem is that they don't have the coins to burn. And this is something they explained also before. And the problem is most Baby Doge coin are being held by the people. The only coins that they have access to burning are also coins that they use for marketing and also coins that they use to donate to these animal shelters. So it's either they need to do marketing, or they need to pay to get listed onto exchanges while also doing more donations to animal shelters, or they take and they burn that money and they throw it away for the holders. So it's either they feel the holders' selfish needs, or they do the non-selfish thing and they donate to animal shelters, and they also try to get listed onto exchanges and use it for marketing. So that's what they're doing. They're taking the burned money that they used to burn and they're doing marketing and they're getting listed to exchanges while also donating to animal shelters, rather than just burning and throwing away the money. Because you can burn. All burns do is make us not be able to go below a certain point. Because if you think about the logic behind burning, you 420 quadrillion tokens. Let's say people just kept selling. Everybody sold. Well, now the price can go all the way down. But now we only have 200, we burned 205 quadrillion tokens. So now we only have like 150 quadrillion circulating, maybe less. So now that 205 quadrillion can no longer be sold meaning the price could no longer go below a certain point. But burns do not make us go up whatsoever. It just keeps us from going down below a certain point. So that's the logic behind burning. But I do agree they don't want to burn anymore. But I think it's best for us to slow down on the burns. Because if you also think about it, burning is really just throwing away money. It it keeps us from going below a certain point, but it's also just throwing away money. Like imagine all the money that they spent on burns, like that we've spent almost 100 million on burns. Like I'm not kidding you. Like let me actually pull this up. Let's go to the burn wallet. Imagine this $594 million that we threw away and burned. Imagine all that money was sold and then spent on marketing and spent getting listed to exchanges. Imagine they didn't even worry about burns. No more manual burns, only auto burns. It would probably be more so around like 50 million. But the rest of that money would have went to marketing, donating, and building. So I think burns at the end of the day, they're not the end all be all, but they do help. They do help us not go too low. But yeah, I see what you're saying. Paul Cole says, I mentioned Augie on your last live stream. I don't know what that is. They posted a tweet that they are starting a farm on maybe don't swap. Have you heard anything about it? No. Honestly, I don't know what that is. Okay, he said, sorry, talk to text. They are starting a farm on babydoge swap. Okay, so OGGY. I've never heard of them. Honestly, I'm not really looking for any new crypto projects. So there's a lot of stuff that's like blowing up that I just haven't heard of because I don't really care too much to get on a bunch of different projects. So yeah, this just seems like a new project that's following the babydoge route because they have 420 quadrillion. They're trying to get listed on babydoge. They're really just trying to eat off of the babydoge community. I'm going to be completely honest. Yeah, they're trying to eat off the babydoge community. I see a lot of projects like this. Suspicious website has been flagged. Yeah, I don't even want to go to it. I have virus tracker and all that different stuff. So it might not even have a virus on it, but it could have malware on it. Yeah, it's a red flag just because of McAfee told me that. So yeah, I wouldn't touch it honestly. Now, could they not be a scam? Yes, but it's too new to know. It's way too new of a project to know if it's a scam or not. And they're playing off of the babydoge theme with the 420 quadrillion coins. And they're also trying to get listed on babydoge swap, meaning they're just trying to siphon holders from babydoge to get them to their own project. That's how I see it. Where are we at now? I lost track of where I was. Okay, here. GL Clothing says stopping the burns was supposed to be set when the supply was low. Supply is still high AF, and they want to reduce the burns. Okay, so he said stopping the burns was supposed to be set when the supply was low. Supply is still high AF, and they want to reduce the burns. So pretty much, like I said with the burns, like they got to do one or the other, and they can't burn all their coins while simultaneously donating to animal shelters and paying for marketing and getting listed on exchanges. Now they could, but they could only do like 1 trillion burn rather than a whole quadrillion. And they already know people won't be satisfied with a trillion burn. So why even throw the money away if people won't be satisfied? We could do 1 quadrillion burn every month and people still won't be satisfied. Literally. Like and we were doing that. We were doing 1 quadrillion, 3, 5. People weren't satisfied. People said we need 10 quadrillion. We did 5 quadrillion. They said no, we need 20 quadrillion. Like people will never be satisfied. But yeah, I see what you're saying. It would be nice to see some burns, but the manual burns are enough for now, I guess. Cliff says we just got to be patient and watch it grow organically. We will have our big pumps and higher highs and higher lows. That's true because as the volume goes up, then we'll get the auto burns and we won't even need to burn. And the problem with the burns is, yeah, we can keep burning, but then it's going to slow down our marketing it's going to slow down us getting listed on exchanges. And we also need liquidity for these exchanges. For KuCoin, Binance, they need liquidity. So we got to give them coins to put onto their exchange. If we keep burning these coins, how are they going to list us on these exchanges? I see projects that have they literally locked all of their liquidity, but they're not able to get listed onto exchanges now because they have no liquidity to put on the exchanges. So yeah, it's a losing game when you're burning all your coins. Matthew says, "Hey man, I know this is out of topic, but any opinions on Shikoku?" Yeah, so Shikoku has been going down a lot. I'll say that. And when I did make the Shikoku videos, I said this is a roll the dice type thing. It could go up, it could go down, anything can happen. Like I was saying, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this financial advice. I rolled the dice on Shikoku as well. I put $300 in Shikoku. I think it's worth like $100 now. So yeah, it was a roll of the dice thing. I was hoping that they would like really hone in on what they were doing, but they had 11,000 followers. Now they have 10.8K followers. So it kind of shows you people are selling out of Shikoku. People are leaving. The developers aren't updating people. They haven't made a Twitter post since April 13th. This is what's annoying about new projects. A lot of them just don't know how to grow. Like you can even see this. Look at the holders just going down, 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 down. Like the way I treat my YouTube is the way a project holder, or not a project holder, is the way a developer of one of these projects need to treat the project. You can't make a Twitter post every 2 weeks. You have to make multiple posts every day to let the holders know what's happening. That's why people are selling Shikoku. That's why people are leaving. They're not updating people. They're just essentially, let's be honest, they're not doing it the smart way. They're not smart with it. And who knows, maybe they sold out on the holders. And one thing I was looking at with Shikoku is like, okay, they said that they locked a portion of their liquidity. They said, well, let's look at this. They said 0% tax, blah, blah, blah. Total security, 100% of liquidity burned, which is it's locked forever. They said they locked it forever. Well, the problem with that now, in order for us to get listed to a major exchange, they need to take coins out of their own pockets so they could pay to get listed on the exchange. And they need to take coins out of their own pockets so they can give to the exchange so the exchange has liquidity. If the liquidity is locked forever, 100%, how are you going to get listed to an exchange? How are they going to have the liquidity to even list you onto the exchange? So it's a lot of contradictions. It's like, okay, you made it more secure. But now that it's more secure, now it's harder to get listed. Now it's harder to do a lot more things. And it's like, okay, what if they were just saying that it's more secure, which it is more secure with the liquidity locks, but what if they still had a big bag inside of their developer wallets? Even though they have liquidity locked, they still have a lot of money to themselves. And then maybe they start to sell out on people. I'm thinking that could be what happened. I don't know. I'll make a whole video where I'll follow the wallets on Etherscan and see exactly what they're doing. But yeah, they haven't updated people since April 12th. So I don't know what's wrong with this. It's just, I don't know. They're just not playing it smart. When you have a crypto project, you have to update the holders every day. If you notice, babydoge, this is one of the better crypto projects, honestly, because you can see every single day they're making posts, they're retweeting, they're letting people know what's happening every single day. There's never a day that goes by where they don't tweet, which is why this is like probably one of the better projects on the Binance Smart Chain. Like they literally make sure that people don't go that they don't go rogue on people. So Ecois Cryptomaster says Binance listing 5Z1 out car. Okay, I'm not too sure about that. Yeah, I don't think we'll get to 5Z1 by the card, but Binance listing could do it. But I don't know about the card though. The card probably won't get us all the way up there. Okay, 8300 says a lot of new projects start jumping on babydoge community. stealing and scamming and pulling baby doge orders. That's a fact. Anytime I see some random, anytime I see someone mention a project inside of the comments and they're like, check this out, I go over there and look at it, and then I see they have 420 quadrillion circulating supply. I'm like, we are the only crypto project that really started this. We started the 420 quadrillion circulating supply. We literally started that. And anytime I see any project with that much, I'm just like, nope, I'm not touching it because they're trying to copy Baby Doge. Akoi says PP check. I heard about that, but it's I don't know. It's too new. It literally came out of nowhere. Cliffs Wild says when Bitcoin hit its all-time high, it brought Baby Doge to all-time highs. That's facts. Now imagine when Bitcoin goes to its all-time highs. After the halving, we will break all-time highs again. Yes, and that's definitely possible, especially if we get listed on Binance at the same time. Oh yeah, it's definitely going up. Koi's Crypto Master says PIP listings, Binance, Coinbase next year. PIP listing, okay. It's too new, honestly. It literally just came out, or I don't even know if it just came out, but I just started hearing about it, and it was pumping. But yeah, me personally, I'm not in it. Cliff says, here's my prediction. Drum roll, please. All right, let's get it. Cliff says, once Baby Doge has their foundation running smoothly, they will do a big burn. This is what Crow did and other coins as well. You know why Elon Musk like 420. Yeah, so that's pretty interesting. And I think the Baby Doge Foundation, I would say for Baby Doge to really be like completely like solidified in the crypto community, I think we are solidified at this point, honestly. But I think when we can hit $1 billion in market cap and keep it up and never go below $1 billion market cap ever again, I think that's when we're completely solidified. Like nobody's doubting us, nobody's looking down on us. We're at 1 billion market cap and never going anywhere below $1 billion market cap. I think that's when Baby Doge is going to be at its best. Like, yeah, I think that's when it's going to be at its best. But yeah, 420 is the Elon Musk motto. Brown Emeka says, you are right, bro. Like Floki CEO and PP Coin are 420 Q. Yeah, and Floki CEO, like they came out of nowhere as well. They were trying to play off of the Floki community and off the Baby Doge community. That's why they got listed onto a Baby Doge swap, which is cool. I mean, people can go over there, but me personally, I won't. It's just because I just don't want to. There's too many coins. Like, you can buy Floki CEO or you can buy Hex. Like, which one do you really want to buy? Like, there's a lot of different coins out there, and there's a lot that are actually solid. And stuff like Floki CEO and PP Coin, like, they're meme coins that are way too new. Like, Baby Doge is a meme coin, yes, but Baby Doge has utility. Dogecoin is a meme coin, yes, but Dogecoin now, surprisingly, it has utility. There's decentralized exchanges being built with Dogecoin. There's a lot that you can do with Dogecoin. Like, you can use it on Twitter now, but like stuff like Floki CEO and PP Coin, like, I don't know. I only like to invest in certain projects, in like stuff like Floki CEO. Like, that's the roll the dice type stuff. Like Shikoku, for instance. Like, Shikoku was just a roll the dice type of thing for me. And I only do those type of coins every now and then. Every now and then I'll just throw, like, I'll have like money in my wallet that I really don't care about. Now it's just like, whatever. Maybe it'll go up. So I threw $300 into Shikoku. But obviously it's now down at $100, which is why I don't always do that. Like, I'm not just going to throw $300 at Floki CEO or PP, because I already did my gamble for the month. Every month, or maybe every 2 months, I might gamble some money and just like forget it, just throw it in there and let it do what it does. Cliff says, totally, I agree. Yeah, 1 billion Baby Doge, $1 billion Baby Doge, like, that is like the pinnacle of our foundation. Shout out to Cliff here for this $22 super chat. Big shout out to you, Cliff. That's much, 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 much appreciated. We'll go ahead and turn on we'll turn on this song for that, because I don't have one of those soundboards that people have. So I just got to turn on this song then. But yeah, maybe if it will even turn on, this thing's moving so slow. So yeah, I'll turn it off so I don't annoy people. But yeah, shout out to you, Cliff, for the super sticker. Much appreciated. Cliff says, have a look at Baby Doge 15-minute chart. We got some nice green. All right, so we'll have a look at that chart. Shout out to Cliff for that. We'll let this song play a little bit.
Marsellis on the track.
This is my little beat. All right, so we're gonna go over here and look at this. We'll leave this in the background a little bit. All right. So super chat show the currency of the country where the donation came from. Yes. So it shows the currency of the country. If you know what the currency is, like some people might not know that CA means Canadian. But yeah, I know that CA means Canadian. They have a lot of them. Like you'll see some that say like Z, and then it'll put the dollar sign, or it'll put like if it's Thai baht, it'll put like a B or TH. So yeah, they'll let you know. Amy 300, Baby Doge, 0.6Z1, 61 very soon. I don't know if we'll do 6Z1 honestly. Not right now, because right now it's like we got so much going on, yes, but we just keep dropping in price because people aren't letting Baby Doge rise and shine. But yeah, we can definitely do 61, but that's got to be for the next bull market and the Binance listing. So yeah, that's what I see for that. Also, let's go. Let me pull something up here. So shout out to Cliff for asking a good question earlier. I think yesterday he had some pretty good questions here. So we're gonna go and review those questions. So all right, I'm gonna paste it right here. So this was Cliff's questions for the Monday Night Live. I put it into 2 comments, but first he says, does harvesting from rewards daily, all right, does harvesting farm rewards daily better? Is harvesting, sorry, there's a typo. It says, is harvesting farm rewards daily better than harvesting monthly, or does it matter? So if you have a little bit of money inside of, let me bring up the Baby Doge swap. But yeah, if you have a little bit of money in Baby Doge swap, like me, I got small money in here, then monthly is better because you got to think. I haven't harvested in like a week, and I'm only at $3. But if I try to withdraw right now, Binance, they're gonna charge me for the fees. They're gonna charge me like $2, so I'm making $1. Whereas if I wait a whole month, it's probably gonna be around $10. So yeah, if you have small money, it's better to just do it every month. But I guess what I want to ask you, Cliff, whenever you harvest your rewards, I know you have a larger amount. So whenever you harvest, do they still only charge you $2 in fees? That's my question. Because if I harvest, I try to harvest $3. They want to charge me $2 in fees for the Binance swap. But yeah, it would definitely be much better to harvest every month. And but if you have a lot of money, you could probably harvest every day and reinvest it, and it'll continue to compound better. So yeah, look at the pump after Floki. Wait, first of all, let's go back to the first one. So yeah, every month, if you have small money, every day if you have big money. But if your fees outweigh your profits, then you might as well just wait every month. But yeah, now for the second question, look at the pump after Floki got the same card as Baby Doge is getting May 4th. We need to be patient on this coin. And let it, okay, so yeah, Cliff says he gets charged $1.47 when he harvests. Yeah, so yeah, you definitely want to do it every day then, I guess, because let's just hypothetically say you have because I got $170 in here. I'm poor. I don't have much money in here. I got 170. So for me, let's put my 170 in here. So yeah, for me, I'm only getting $91 a year. But every day I'm only getting 24 cents. So I can't harvest every day because I'm going to be at a loss. I can't harvest every 7 days because I'm hardly going to make anything. But every 30 days, it's still not going to be much. But I can harvest. But let's say you have at least $10,000 in here. If you have at least 10,000, you could harvest every day. You're only paying $1.40. I mean, in fees. So you might as well harvest that $14 every day if you have $10,000, and then reinvest it every single day. Now you could wait every 7 days, and you'll save 7 times $1.50. Well, 7 times 2 is 14. So that's $7. So yeah, you'll probably save $10. So you'll save $10 if you just do it every week. But maybe you don't care about $10. Maybe you just want to reinvest it immediately. But yeah, if you have $10,000 in there, you can just harvest your coins every single 7 days and then reinvest that $100 every 7 days. Or you could harvest your 440 and reinvest it every month. And $100,000, then now you really got a lot of money. Now you can just harvest every single day. If you have 100,000, you might as well harvest every day and put that 146 back in, or put it in another investment. So yeah, that is that's a good question. So the second one was, look at the pump after Floki got the same card as Baby Doge is getting May 4th. We need to be patient on this coin and let it build. Compare the timeline of Dogecoin. So yeah, look at the pump after Floki got the same card as Baby Doge is getting May 4th. So yeah, Floki, well, with Binance US, it's definitely inside of a different position. So I would definitely say that. I didn't even know Floki got a card, honestly. I haven't really been too honed in on Floki. But yeah, Floki is definitely going neck and neck with Baby Doge, and they're probably going to pass us, to be honest. Probably going to pass us. And then the next one is, we need to be patient on this coin and let it build. Yes, patience with Baby Doge is definitely best, and compare the timeline of Dogecoin to Baby Dogecoin for run-ups. That's definitely a good question. So we're going to compare Dogecoin. Where's Doge? Okay, let's just type it. Dogecoin to Baby Doge. Put this back. All right, so max. My computer is moving so slow right now. It's annoying. Okay. So okay, whatever. We're just gonna until it pulls up, I'm just gonna go over the chats until it actually pulls up the Dogecoin chart. So Acois Crypto Master says request music Bitcoin pump it up. Yeah, so I guess that's a song, Bitcoin pump it up. Definitely gotta pump it up. Kenneth Henry Matthews says MetaMask is the best way to go with Baby Doge. The exchange isn't what it's cracked up, what it is supposed to be. So yeah, it's best to just do, DeFi. Kenneth says, and PancakeSwap work with it? Yeah, you can do PancakeSwap with Baby Doge. Talk to you later. Shout out to you, 80me300. Cheers, as Cliff says. And yep, we will be back with another live stream whenever you come back. So yeah, shout out to you. And thank you for the super chats and all that good stuff. And definitely good night. It's a good morning for me, but good night to you. Acois says, request music Bitcoin pump it up. I don't know what your request. This one is called To the Moon. Yeah, my Bitcoin or my crypto's on here. Yeah. So I was gonna compare Dogecoin to Baby Doge, but Brown Emika says, bro, take care and hear from you soon. Shout out to you, Brown Emika, and take care. I don't know if you're talking to me actually. But yeah, shout out to you though. Yeah, so this isn't popping up for some reason. I don't even know. Like, let's redo it. Let's refresh this. All right, there it is. There it is. Okay, so let's say May 6th, we had a huge pump for, oh, that's 2021. May 6th, 2021. Well, we weren't even out in May 6th, 2021, actually. We came out in June. So yeah, as we came out in June, Dogecoin started to go down. But as we came out, we started to go up inside July. Dogecoin in July started to increase as well, leading into August. And 2021, we started to go down leading into August. Now, September going into October, we start going up. September going into October, Dogecoin goes up a little bit, but then goes down in November. As in November, we also go down as well. So yeah, we do follow Dogecoin a lot, or we were following it a lot when it was pumping. But I don't know if we're going to follow Dogecoin much now. But yeah, it definitely looks like we were following it a lot. But yeah, I don't know about now. Big shout out to Cliff again here for the $55 super sticker right here. The super chat says, thanks for taking the time on my questions. No problem, Cliff. No problem, Cliff. If you have any more questions, definitely let me know. And also, anyone else wants to ask, yeah, shout out to you, Cliff, for that. That's a good question too, because Dogecoin, we were following it at one point. So hypothetically speaking, we could start pumping if Dogecoin starts like doing huge pumps. But we kind of like broke off from the Dogecoin wave, if that makes sense. Like when Doge Day 420 was a big thing, like we would go up because of that. But as everyone noticed, like this Doge Day 420, absolutely nothing happened at all. Like it was just stagnant the whole time. I thought maybe it would have pumped, but it did not pump whatsoever for Doge Day 420. It was just static, very very static. And here it is again, my computer moving slow. I'll refresh it again. Let's see. Okay, here it is. 7 days. Yeah, it actually went down for Doge Day 420. Interesting. I thought maybe it would increase on Doge Day 420. Maybe the Dogecoin community would pump it, but it did not. They did not do it at all. Equates Crypto Master says Marsellis, my request music. I don't know what song you're talking about, but yeah, YouTube will copyright me and they will take the stream down if I play any music that I don't own. So I'm not able to do that. Only reason why I played this song here is because I actually made this, so they can't copyright me on something I made. So yeah. Yeah, I made that song there, so they can't copyright me on that. But yeah, I'm not able to play copyright music. Kenneth Henry says the dev on YouTube says DBI is the next solution to fight the crash 2023. The dev on YouTube said that. What dev on YouTube? Or is it like are you talking about like a developer for YouTube, or are you talking about like a developer that does YouTube, like that's on YouTube? And yeah, definitely let me know what you mean by that. DBI, I don't know what DBI is. Don't buy Inu. I don't think you're talking about don't buy Inu. I don't know what that is, but yeah, I don't think you're talking about that. But yeah, let me know exactly what you mean by that. I'm gonna be right back. I gotta use the bathroom. But yeah, I will be right back. We're gonna go along with this live stream, so don't worry. The dev. All right, I'm gonna look that up after I come back. All right, sorry about that. I had to go use the bathroom. Shout out to everybody here, especially for staying. So yeah, he is the dev on YouTube. He says DBI is don't buy it, Enu. Okay, yeah, that was the right one. So I'm right. I don't know who the dev is on YouTube, but I guess we can look him up. My computer is moving extremely slow. Okay. The dev. Okay, I see. Okay, interesting. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe it has potential, maybe not, but I don't know nothing about that. And it's a kind of a weird name. Don't buy Edu. Yeah, it just seems like another new project that people are hyping up again. Let's be honest, a lot of these projects are just hype. It's all hype. I'm not going to say this one particular is all hype, but it only has $32,000 in 24-hour trading volume. It does have a good amount of money in it, I guess. 8.6 billion, not much. But yeah, I would say give it some time. If it can survive a whole year of bear market, then it could be good. But if not, who knows? Treasure Hunt 2 for 1 million. Yeah, so I don't know if it can survive a bear market, then I guess it's good. But yeah, we'll have to see. I'm just fixing my camera here. All right. We'll have to see though if it can actually survive all that. Pip top 100. I think you're talking about the that one coin PP. Funny name, but yeah, let's move on. So now we have 1,737,853 holders. So yeah, we're getting more holders now. Slowly but surely increasing in holders. So all is well over there. We already kind of went over the babydoge swap stuff. Definitely check out cryptomillionaires.shop. Okay, this was actually pretty interesting that I wanted to talk about. So Coinbase files a legal challenge to push SEC to write rules on crypto. This is good. This is good because the SEC, they're literally not making rules on crypto just so they can take people out of the game who don't comply with them. Like, but if there were actual rules, then now they have boundaries on what they can do and what they can't do. And since there's no boundaries, they could literally say, well, Coinbase listed this project and we don't like that project. So now Coinbase is going to get written, some fines. Or Coinbase is doing this. Coinbase is doing that. So now we're gonna fine them money. But if we get actual rules on crypto, now we already know people are gonna comply. So Coinbase will comply. It's just how are they gonna comply with something when they don't have actual rules to comply by? And that's what the SEC is doing. They're playing dirty. They're playing really, really dirty right now. And the fact that Coinbase has to, literally challenge them legally just so then they can, regulate it already, just so they can stop, doing what they're doing to people. The SEC is playing very, very dirty. They are playing very, very dirty. Kenneth says, look at the dev's videos. I'll look at that off stream, but without his permission, I can't just go play his videos on my stream because then that'd be a copyright issue. YouTube is very, very strict with copyright. Actually, there's something called content ID. So with content ID, if any part of his content is played in my video, it puts a little notification on his YouTube saying that he has the right to copyright infringe me. So yeah, I can't do that. But If he gets permission, I'll look at it, but I'm not gonna put it on stream because YouTube will copyright me for that. So let's go over this though. So Coinbase filed a petition on Monday in an effort to compel the U.S. the SEC, to create new rules for digital assets. The company said in a blog post that the escalation of the crypto exchange's tensions with the securities regulator. So Coinbase filed a petition for rulemaking with the SEC last year, in which it urged the regulator to provide clarity on the circumstances under which a digital asset is a security. The SEC has not responded because they're playing dirty and they don't care. They're not going to put those rules on there yet because they pretty much want to finesse more money out of people, and they're pretty much trying to become the face of crypto. Like, they want to own the crypto exchanges, pretty much. But yeah, they have not responded publicly, which led Coinbase to filing a legal challenge and said Coinbase. So Coinbase and other crypto companies are facing potential regulatory enforcement actions from the SEC, even though we have not been told how the SEC believes the law applies to our business. This is crazy. This is just ridiculous. What do you all think about this? What do you all think about this? Because I think this is the SEC literally just bullying these crypto projects and stuff. But yeah, what do you all think about this? Akoi says PIP next year, top 100 Coinbase Binance invested token. Yeah, I mean, I don't know nothing about PIP, but hey, if the shoe fits, there's literally at this point millions of crypto projects out here, and some of them are scams, some of them aren't, and it's getting harder and harder to know which ones are scams and which ones aren't. So yeah, I don't know much about PIP. It's on Solana, which is pretty interesting, but yeah, I don't know anything about it though, so I'm not gonna go too deep into that. But yeah, what do you all think about this Coinbase situation? That's pretty interesting. And yeah, I think someone needs to sue the SEC. Someone needs to sue the SEC for bullying these crypto exchanges, because they're not committing any crimes, yet the SEC keeps creating different crimes that they're committing. They're like, well, this is now a crime, even though they don't have a written rule that it's a crime. Which it is a written rule that securities, that you can't sell unregistered securities, but they're not saying exactly what a unregistered security is. So yeah, that's ridiculous. Edmund says, check out Drip Network. Oh yeah, I know about Drip. Drip is definitely a good project, I would say. Well, I don't own Drip, so I can't say it's a good project. Well, yeah, I don't own it, so but it could be a good project. But I personally don't own it, so I don't want to give anyone false info. But yeah, I don't own Drip, so. But yes, if you do own Drip, I've heard a lot about it. I don't even know if this is the right Drip. Like I said, I don't own Drip, so I don't really do any research on it. But I've heard of Drip, and I know people like Drip. But yeah, I've heard of it. But yeah, it's pretty interesting here. I hope the SEC doesn't keep doing what they're doing. Kenner says, don't trust the exchange. Get a hardware wallet. Facts. Yeah, I wouldn't trust the exchange either. All my stuff is on hardware wallets. Only time I get it on exchanges is if I want to trade futures or I just want to do some short-term trades. Then I'll get on the exchange just to do that and then send it off. But never do I ever hold on an exchange. Finance. So crypto exchange Binance is back in Russia. List restrictions on Russian users. This is actually pretty big for crypto in general, because I mean, there's a lot of money that still comes out of Russia. And if you think about it, a lot of those Russian oligarchs, they were trying to like move all their money around. They're trying to get out of Russia because they had so many sanctions on them. But now they can use it again. So users in Russia report they once again can use locally issued MasterCard and Visa cards to deposit money on the crypto exchange, more than a year following a wartime prohibition on such transactions. So that's pretty interesting. Now it's gone. Users can deposit Russian rubles, euros, British pounds, and other currencies from bank cards issued in Russia. Crypto. This is interesting though. So maybe this is nearing the end of the war going on out there. Let's hope it is the end. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Cliff says, I'm glad SEC is getting challenged. Facts. I think they need to get sued. They need to get sued. And yeah. It's ridiculous. I would say one thing good they did was stop the FTX situation. I would say that's a good, because FTX, Sam Make Me Free, he was doing some sketchy stuff. That's one good thing they did. But other than that, they need to get on a straight narrow path because they're going trigger happy. Quit says baby doge, more cards used equals more burning. Yep, more cards used is definitely more burning. So that would definitely be nice to see. Kendra says the BRICS is trying to take over, but Canada has all the resources. Yeah, so Canada will not join BRICS. I'll just say that now, like, especially neighboring the US, like, I don't think Canada would ever join BRICS. And yeah, Canada is really aligned with like the US, UK, Australia, like westernized countries. I don't think they are even thinking about BRICS. But yeah, a lot of people are saying the U.S. dollar is gonna, get taken over. U.S. dollar is gonna be worthless and all this other stuff. But we have trading partners like Canada that has a lot of resources, and Canada is not gonna just abandon the U.S. We got like Australia, we got the U.K., we got France, we got a lot of different countries that actively trade in the U.S. dollar with the U.S. And that's probably not going to change. So Brazil can do what it wants, Russia can do what it wants, India can do what it wants, China, South Africa. But at the end of the day, like, it's just not that the US dollar is just not going to disappear. Like, it's very, very easy and simple to use the US dollar compared to let's just say compared to using India's currency. Like, a lot of these other currencies are heavily inflated. Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. Yep, BRICS. So yeah, I don't think that they're a true threat to us. I think it's good actually what they're doing for their countries. It's going to be good for their countries. It's going to help out their economies. So I'm not mad at it. I definitely think what they're doing is good. I think this is going to help out Brazil a lot. Maybe they're doing a lot of currency trades now inside of China's currency. But I think this is all a play to increase China. This is going to benefit China the most out of all of them. Like, they're literally trading money inside of China's currency. China, if you look at the picture of them holding hands, China is like, he's like the tallest guy there, and he's literally like in the middle. Like, it's a power play. Like, China is literally the top dog of BRICS, and yeah, I think it's going to benefit China more than the other countries, but it will still benefit other countries too. Canada could do what the BRICS is doing as well on its own. Yeah, I think Canada and the US, we're kind of like one in the same if you think about it. It's like North America. If you think about North America, it's just Canada and it's the United States. And just in this region alone, we have so much power inside of the world, just in this region alone. And yeah, it's also very hard for anyone to wage war against us as well, if you think about that. I don't want to get too in on politics, but all of the U.S. enemies are overseas. Like, they're like literally tens of thousands of miles overseas, to the point where, like, if they were to try to attack us, we're already going to know they're coming because they're very, very far away and we can sense it before they come. So yeah, I don't see any problem with the BRICS thing. We already have a good economy. Canada has a good economy. The UK has a good economy. Australia, and together, I think just those westernized countries together would completely destroy BRICS. So it's cool that they're doing BRICS, though. It's cool. They want to be cool too, like the US. So, now shout out to them. Brazil is a pretty cool country. Never been to Russia. India seems pretty cool. China, maybe it's cool. South Africa, I heard they have a lot of problems going on out there. But yeah, we'll see what's going to happen with BRICS. Does anyone have any questions about Baby Doge though. Let's get back to Baby Doge because we kind of got sidetracked a little bit here. But yeah, anyways, crypto winter is over and Bitcoin could hit 100K by the end of the year, 2024. The reason why this is good for Baby Doge, like if crypto winter is over and Bitcoin goes to 100K, like Cliff was saying, like Baby Doge, it was literally like the peak of Baby Doge. Let me go ahead and look Baby Doge up again. Doge. The peak of Baby Doge was what 8Z63, and that was Bitcoin wasn't even at 100K. It was like 60K. So imagine Bitcoin at 100K. We're definitely knocking out a zero if Bitcoin's at 100K. That's what I'm waiting for right there. 100K Bitcoin knocking out a zero. But yeah, let's go back over Baby Doge. So the 15-minute chart here, we can see Baby Doge has been increasing a lot here. So that's pretty cool. And we actually just now broke this little resistance here, but now we're kind of dropping back below it. But we're still seeing an increase in the price in Baby Doge. So that's interesting. Maybe they just now did a tweet, actually. Let me refresh this. Okay, no new tweet. But yeah, still, this is pretty good for us. That's a good news that we're going up a little bit. And like I said, we got this resistance all the way up here at 8Z30. So maybe we continue to go up and we hit 8Z30. But Bitcoin still here at this support, still not breaking down below the support. So it's pretty impressive to also see that Bitcoin is holding strong as well. We are getting a bearish signal inside of Bitcoin. So that's interesting to see. The selling is definitely, or the buying is definitely slowing down in Bitcoin. And you can even see it here by this, like our lows are becoming a little bit lower. Our highs are becoming a little bit lower. So that's interesting as well. Checking this here just to see if I have a cash out the response here. Okay, no. Just making sure. Okay. So let me go over here. So does anyone want to ask any questions about anything Baby Doge related, crypto related, anything like that? Cliff says Canada will stay friends with the US. Yes. So yeah, we're literally like some of the top economies out here in the world. So I just don't see it going like south anytime soon. Like the West, we're still gonna be like top dogs out there. 100%. Koy says Phantom Wallet have sell card key safe token holding crypto. Phantom's good. I definitely like Phantom, and it's probably gonna be one of those one of the top tier ones pretty soon, honestly. Well, it is top tier, let's be honest. It is definitely top tier. You know what's really interesting? Let's look over here. So the market cap of Bitcoin or of all crypto is 1.2 trillion. It's pretty interesting that the market cap of Bitcoin is 1.2 trillion. And let's go ahead and look up global GDP by country. So market cap of Bitcoin is literally there. It's a little bit lower than India, but that's really interesting. Like people are talking about BRICS, but if you look at India, which is a part of BRICS, our GDP is literally like, the market cap of Bitcoin is literally so close to BRICS right now. Like that's just crazy if you think about it. I want to look at a chart that doesn't show each thing like twice. It should only show each one of them one time, not twice. Okay. Yeah, so India's GDP is 2.6 trillion. And crypto is at 1.2 trillion. And y'all expect like they expect for BRICS to take over when Bitcoin is literally higher than India. I mean, together they're doing good. Together they're all doing good. But Bitcoin is higher than a lot of these different economies. So, I mean, go figure. Like Russia's economy, the GDP is only 1.5 trillion. Like Bitcoin's 1.2, or not Bitcoin, but crypto is 1.2 trillion. Wow, it's really interesting, like to see. Wow, okay. Bitcoin itself is higher than South Africa inside of GDP. It is really interesting to look at the GDP of all these different countries, though. Some of them have very, very, very low GDP, which means not much money is flowing. And some of them also have like very low populations. So you gotta also think about that as well. If you go to Dominica, like their population is very small. So 496 million for a small country isn't bad. But yeah, it's interesting to see. I'm getting like lost looking in here. Okay, interesting. All right, so Phantom. Oh yeah, I looked at that. Kenneth says to Cliff, he says we most definitely will. The new IBM plant in Quebec is the new China. Archivest says Bitcoin don't sell, hodl. Bitcoin was made to bail out the federal banks. Floki now listings Binance US deposits. Yes, Floki is up there for deposits now. But yeah, interesting stuff here with the GDP. And this is for 2017, by the way. Obviously, like we're already above like where that's at now. Like we're already above that. I want to see 2023. I don't think they're showing 2023 GDP right now, though. Okay, this is moving way too slow right now. Way too slow. Okay, so we pretty much went over everything I wanted to go over. I guess from now here, we can ask questions. So anyone want to ask questions, we can do that. Cliff says to Kenneth, Canada is also getting some solid crypto regulations. That's good because here in the US, they don't want to put anything on it. Like they want it to be open so then they can, pretty much so they can attack any kind of crypto firm in the US. So yeah, they're on attack mode here in the US. Caspa is the next Bitcoin for miners. I don't know about that. Okay, so yeah, let's get some questions. Anyone with a question? Time. Crypto music. Okay, so Ekoi says request Floki market cap, Binance US listings. The market cap for Floki went up to like 400 at the peak. It went up to like 401 million after that listing. Yeah, I don't know what's at now though. Okay, just looking at trying to see why Dogecoin was trending. Interesting stuff going on in here. All right. So you can still use Baby Doge to buy stuff. Yeah, you can still use it. I forgot what the website was. I think Now Payments does it. We got another payment processor. I forgot the name of it. But yeah, we got some good payment processors for Baby Doge. But anyways, we've been going here for 2 hours strong on this live stream. I'll leave it to you all if y'all want to ask questions. We pretty much went over like a lot of stuff here, so yeah, it's nothing else for me to go over right now. But yeah, shout out to everyone that shows up. So for everyone's last questions or any kind of comments or anything, we can talk about that now. Akoi says buying card, Baby Dogecoin, sell. So I think you mean selling when the card comes. I mean, some people probably will sell when the card comes out, honestly, and especially because the release date is there, so people are probably waiting. She passed. I don't know what you mean by that. She passed away. You can still use Baby Doge to buy stuff. Yeah, I don't know what you mean by that comment there. 80300 says nice tune. Okay. Oh yeah, thank you. That is the one I made. It's called To the Moon. Also, let me go ahead and put the here, because I have the free download actually to that. If anyone wants it for nonprofit, of course. Let's look this up. All right. Yep. This is the official Marsellis Beats website. So marsellis.beatstars.com if y'all want to look that up. It's called To the Moon. Yeah, and you can come here and download this for free if you want. Cliff says you should stop the beat and say Baby Doge and then go back to the beat. Baby Doge technical. Hey, that would be pretty interesting. I've been meaning to make a Baby Doge song for a while, so I still want to make a Baby Doge song, but I think it'll be better like once we're back in the bull market, like a song for Baby Doge. That would go crazy, and a whole music video for it would be cool as well. I don't know what happened to the Baby Doge Tesla. There was a Baby Doge Tesla wrapped Tesla. I don't know if it's still wrapped because I know you can take the wraps off of cars. But I wonder what happened to that Baby Doge wrapped Tesla. I remember someone wrapped their truck in Baby Doge as well. But that's pretty interesting, like the Baby Doge wrapped Tesla. I want to know what happened to that. But yeah, Baby Doge Technico would definitely be good. Baby Doge Techno. Akoi's Crypto Master says Binance Globe Floki listings next. Yeah, I mean, could happen. Wells Fargo said yes. Make a Baby Doge song. Yes, I want to make a Baby Doge song. I gotta see what type of Baby Doge song I want to make first. Whether or not it's gonna be like a rap Baby Doge song or like Cliff said, like a Baby Doge techno song. I could do both. I could do the rap song and then I can remix it and do the techno song, because I can also do remixes and stuff like that and do like a techno remix. So yeah, that would be cool. The Baby Doge fan here with says "Let's go Baby Doge Army" with the arms on here with the Baby Doge sticker. Shout out to you, the Baby Doge fan. Big shout out to you. He says Wells Fargo with the thumbs up. Baby Doge fan says Marsellis, my man. Hey, shout out to you, baby. Shout out to you, Baby Doge fan. Akoi says edit, make music, pump it up. Yeah, so I don't know when I'll make it. Well, I definitely can't make it right now because I don't have a studio set up here. Don't have my mic and everything. I got this little lavalier mic. This thing sucks, but it's whatever. I'm gonna have to wait until I get like to better equipment back home. But yeah, I definitely do want to make a Baby Doge song soon. But yeah, that's definitely what I want to do soon. Yeah, Marsellis beats. If you want to see that, marsellis.beatstars.com. Cryptomillionaires.shop. Don't forget about cryptomillionaires.shop. There's new merch in store now. So yeah, we got a lot of nice stuff up here. Yeah, you guys can definitely check this out if you want. A lot of different merch items here. And unfortunately, I can't do the Baby Doge merch because they have that copyrighted. But yeah, come on, play to the moon with a Baby Doge. Yeah, Baby Doge to the moon all the way. Hey. Kenneth says like Baby the Shark / Baby Doge. Yeah, that one's pretty good. Baby Shark / Baby Doge, that'd be cool. But yeah, I need to do something Baby Doge related with the song. I remember last bull market I mentioned I was going to do that. Never ended up doing it, but that would definitely have went viral. Okay, so yeah, let me go ahead and wrap this around full circle. So everything we discussed today, we pretty much discussed Baby Doge. Oh wow, Baby Doge is actually dropping now. We now have a downtrend here. But yeah, pretty much what we're discussing today, we're discussing the card and why we keep dropping every single time we get big news, because we keep putting out the release date of things. Whether or not we're going to become bullish or not sooner or later, we came to the conclusion that we're going to become bullish later rather than sooner, because leading up to this card, yes, it's probably true that we'll probably pump leading up to it a little bit, but when the actual day comes out, people may sell out. But in the long term, all this bullish stuff that we keep having just happening left and right, eventually it'll stack up to the point where we're able to just, have constant growth in Baby Doge. But as of right now, we are down a little bit. Not too much of a big of a deal, but it is what it is. Cliff says the guy took the money instead of the rat Tesla. Oh, okay. I mean, it would have been cool to have a rat Tesla. Would I take the money or the Tesla? That's a good idea. That's a good question. I mean, I think it was like $30,000, wasn't it? 30,000 or Tesla. 30,000 a Tesla. I don't know. That's hard. That's a hard choice. That's a hard choice. That is a really hard choice. Kenneth says Baby Doge have NFTs or on PancakeSwap. So yeah, Baby Doge has NFTs on OpenSeas if you want to see that. No NFTs on PancakeSwap, but yeah, Baby Doge has NFTs on OpenSeas. So yeah, you can find that there. They also have a whole Twitter dedicated to specifically Baby Doge NFTs. If you want to look that up, you can definitely see that here. You can just look at everyone who they're following, and somewhere on here it says Baby Doge NFTs. Wow, so Baby Doge is following Starbucks, Wendy's, Burger King, the Russian market, crypto trends, clown world, math wallet, Steve will do it, Apollo 1inch. It's pretty interesting. The Baby Doge team, they're interesting. I would say that. Some pretty interesting stuff from Baby Doge team. Hey, big shout out to Cliff again for the $55 super sticker. Big shout out to Cliff again for that. Puts the LOL. But yeah, big shout out to you for that super sticker. What is the LOL? I forgot what I said before. But yeah, big shout out to you for that super sticker. But yeah, the Baby Doge team, they're interesting. I I see like some of the stuff that they post sometimes has been interesting. Like they were posting some political stuff before, and then they kind of stopped that, and then they started posting more Baby Doge stuff. I want to know who exactly runs the Baby Doge Twitter, or does multiple people run the Twitter of Baby Doge? Yeah, who runs the Baby Doge Twitter? I think they actually took down those political posts that they posted. And they retweeted some political stuff. I think they took that down because they know it's not good for marketing. But yeah, interesting political views here on Twitter. I'm looking for it, but can't find it. Which means they probably did take it down, which is probably best. But I know you all remember the few. It was like 3 political posts that they did. It was more like a right wing political type post. But yeah, they definitely took that down. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's interesting. I want to know who exactly is running the Baby Doge Twitter. How many of them are doing it? Because one of them probably posted that political post, and then another a different one probably deleted it. So yeah, interesting stuff though by the Baby Doge team. I'm gonna keep watching them. I'm gonna keep watching the moves of the Baby Doge team. Huh. So what time is it where everybody else is? It's we have 9:46 a.m. here. 9:46 a.m. I pretty much woke up, and you can see the blanket and everything back there. Everything's all messy. I woke up and came straight to this, after brushing teeth and everything like that, and eating some yogurt. But yeah, there's a lot of different stuff I would want to talk about, but we can't really talk about it on the live stream. I want to keep it crypto focused. Gustavo Picard says 10:46 p.m. He says PR. What is that? Is that like a 10:46 p.m. and then it says PR? Peru, maybe? It's PR Peru. But yeah, shout out to you, Gustavo. 10:46 p.m. over there. It's 9:47 a.m. here. So it's morning time here for me. So I'm not even tired or anything. We can keep going with the live stream if you all want to. It's just I don't have much to talk about when it comes to Baby Doge now because I've been doing so much. Hey, Cliff says 7:46 p.m. Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. Shout out to you, Cliff. 7:46 p.m. Oh, okay. So I guess you're a few hours behind me. Or yeah, because 2 hours. It's 9:47 a.m. here. Baby Doge fan. Okay, PR is Puerto Rico. Gustavo said Puerto Rico. I'm actually half Puerto Rican, but yeah, my Spanish doesn't reflect that though. I wouldn't say half, but a quarter Puerto Rican. I do have the Puerto Rican in my blood. I do want to visit Puerto Rico though sometime. But yeah, that would be pretty interesting. So it is morning time out here. Looking nice and shiny and sunny. Probably can't even see out there, but yeah, nice morning time out here inside of Thailand. You can see some stuff out there. But yeah, Thailand is definitely interesting place. I would say it's a place that it's a free place. What I mean by free, they're like free spirited people out here. Thailand's pretty interesting though. Hey, awesome. Yep. Shout out to the Puerto Rican fam out there. Shout out to y'all. Cliff says right on Puerto Rico. I might be going there to do a raw food course at the Ann Wigmore Institution. Okay, so you're gonna take it's like a cooking class or something. That's pretty interesting. But yeah, I want to go to Puerto Rico sometime soon. I want to touch up on my Spanish. I only have like basic Spanish, like mi español es muy poco, but I'm gonna learn some more Spanish. I just need to focus more on that because I've been studying Portuguese, and you'll get it mixed up in Spanish with Portuguese all the time. So I went to Brazil, so now I get them mixed up. But Spanish and Portuguese, they're very, very similar. Mi español es muy poco, or you could say, no portugués es muy poco. No portugués es muy poco. I need to learn both Spanish and Portuguese. How about that? But Paul Coles says, I would have put the 30,000 in Baby Doge back then. That would have been the best idea because I think at the time of the Tesla, we were like 98, 99, or 8Z1. We were somewhere around there, and then we started to pump. So yeah, I think 30K in Baby Doge would have been way better, yeah. Because that 30K probably would have turned into close to like 300,000 or 400,000 if you would have sold at the peak. So yeah, the 30K instead of the Tesla would have been a better idea, unless you just want to get the Tesla just to have the Baby Doge, memory. But yeah, that would have been pretty cool to have that. But yeah, Portuguese and Spanish are very, very similar, very similar. But it's harder, I would say, to learn Portuguese, especially if you're learning Portuguese first. But yeah, they're both pretty cool. But yeah, let me bring this back. I'm gonna go through the Baby Doge liked post here. Is it be available in Europe? They liked that post. They like this. Baby Doge gotta be next. This is crazy. Wow, what a transformation. Yep, 3 NFTs. Let this make Baby Doge a philanthropic. Okay, meme coins. Okay, they like Bitcoin or Bitcoin cryptos posts. We got the Rasta Baby Doge. This is pretty good. Like, a lot of people have been talking about this PP coin, right? They said the PP coin has 100 million market cap and 2.5 million in liquidity. Not everyone is going to make it. That's facts. People, the people that are going to make it in PP are the people that got in very, very early. You can already see it's going down big, like 18.4 million down, or 18.4% down already. So, I mean, I guess y'all can get in on PP coin, but it's literally some random new coin that's just pumping. Like, people have to understand, when these coins are made, people make these coins and they have insanely large marketing budget in it, but they also have an insanely large amount of money inside of the coin. So they spend the marketing money, and then the coin pumps, and now their money goes up by 10x because they got in all the way at the bottom. So, or maybe even 100x. So yeah, they got like $1 million just chilling in there, and or like $100,000 in there, or something crazy like that. And then they put like 100,000 in marketing for it. PP coin blows up. Everybody knows about it. Now they're $100,000 or $10,000 worth millions of dollars. And that's what is happening with a lot of these coins. A lot of it's just scam pump and dumps. Yeah, Baby Doge definitely came a long way, Cliff. 100%. Baby Doge came from nothing. Isaac says, "What's up, Marsellis? Let's go, Baby Doge." Hey, shout out to Isaac here. Baby Doge is going to the moon. Cliff says, "Reminder: crypto acceptance in China is June-ish." Okay, so that's going to be pretty big if it's going to be inside of June. And I would say, like, since right now is May, or not even May, it's April. It's almost May. But since it's almost May, I think sooner or later we're going to have another pump coming. We've been going sideways for a little on Bitcoin. I think right now Bitcoin has the possibility to drop down by another level. And that's why I've been following Bitcoin for a while, because with this trend line that we have, we could still go back down to 21K and still respect that trend line. So a lot of people don't realize this, but like if Bitcoin, it can continue to pull back all the way down to 22K or 21K and still be bullish. We can pull it back and still be bullish in Bitcoin. Yeah, it may trade like this and people may think it's bearish, but then it could deem itself as a bear trap. Like this could easily be a bear trap and it could easily be a bull trap as well. But I don't know. We'll see. It was looking more like a bear trap than a bull trap to me. Imagine generation AI check. Or image generation AI check. I think you're talking about the AI coin. I forgot what that one was called. But yeah, there is an AI coin. Paul Cole says 10:55 p.m. in Georgia, USA. I would have took the 30,000. Yeah, I think I probably would have took the 30,000 too. The Tesla is cool. I probably would have did this. I probably would have said, okay, I'll take the 30,000, and then I'll flip the 30,000 in Baby Doge, and then I'll buy the Tesla for 30,000 after I already have my profits in Baby Doge. So then I have 30,000 in the Baby Doge. Yeah, that's probably what I would have did. Cliff says Hong Kong exchange is open for Bitcoin and a few other coins for trading June 1st. Yeah, that's going to be pretty big. We're probably going to see a large influx of money coming in. So yeah, that could be big for us. Paul Coles took the 30,000 in Baby Doge. Baby Doge instead of the Tesla. Yep. Yeah, that probably would have been better too. Just take it in Baby Doge and let it ride. The next thing, yeah, let's get this PP coin off there. That thing is a complete. I don't want to say it's a complete scam, but let's be honest, it's probably not. It's probably not a scam. Let's just say it like that. Probably not a scam. That says all you need to know. Wow. So now they have PP coin related to all these other coins. Great. This PP coin thing is a complete joke. But people can definitely get in on it. It is what it is. It is what it is. Keep the announcements and improvements coming, devs. Thank you. That's what they're saying on Baby Doge. Baby Doge is becoming more future-proof. This is part one of a great journey. Look at y'all redefining what a meme coin can do. About to celebrate 420 for the first time. Okay. Baby Doge. Baby Doge NFT. New decks. Interesting stuff. I don't know if you guys can hear this. Can you guys hear this? Amy says that's true. Is this playing? Can you guys hear this? Okay, maybe those things cannot hear it. For some reason, it won't play on my computer. I had to put this here. Yeah. So that I would say that is a big fact right there. They're going after all these people who are promoting these stuff. They're going after some exchanges, but they're not going after the projects that are actual scams like Ethereum Max. They, yeah, that's really sketchy right there, and he couldn't even answer it. So yeah, that's ridiculous. Out because Baby Dogecoin card next look listings exchange Coinbase Binance Kraken. Yeah, I think Kraken could be next. Amy says first come first serve. Hey, maybe Kraken next. Cliff says here's a Baby Doge founder play this, and he says I'll play that soon. He says the SEC really got a licking that day, so we will see some good changes, I believe. Yeah, he made him look so stupid. He made him look so stupid. Yeah, hopefully we see those changes. But we're gonna go ahead and play this. For some reason, my computer it doesn't play on the stream like when I click it, so I had to get the Beats pill and put it next to the mic. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pull this up. He said, "Here's Baby Doge founder. Play this." I don't know. Is this really the Baby Doge founder? Hold up, it's not playing yet. I want to wait. Is this the actual Baby Doge founder? Okay, wait. Why is it not showing up? Okay, there it is. All right, we're gonna play this. Streamable. Okay. So this is supposedly the Baby Doge founder. Man, this is a really important, I guess, if this is actually the Baby Doge coin founder. A lot. Where did you find this though, Cliff? Where did you find this? I want to know where you found this at. A lot of people has dropped out, but we're gonna play this anyway. Maybe some people can watch this on the playback. I think this is very, very important if this is the real founder. I didn't even know this existed, but we're gonna play this and see what he's got to say. So yeah, let's play this now. You can't hear it, but I could have. Can you hear it at all, or is it like mumbled? Hold on. It should be playing. All right, let me play this again like this.
Christian.
Okay, so did you guys hear it that time? Because that time I put it like literally right up to the speaker. Did you guys hear it that time? Cliff says he has his ways. He stumbled upon it, stumbled across it a couple days ago. Huh. But did you guys hear it that time? Because I put it like right up to it. Should be playing. Should. Audio. Jack mic. Speaker. Okay, wait. If I turn off echo cancellation, I could turn on stereo audio. Okay. So now you should hear it. I turned off echo cancellation and stereo audio. Wait, let me know if you hear it now.
Hey everyone, this is Christian, and I'm the founder of babydoge. I just wanted everyone to know that we don't have a giant monster team behind this coin yet. It's simply me, and I have a large network of contacts I outsource projects and tasks to make this all possible. I want everyone to be aware that our mods and admins are all currently volunteers, so take what they say with a grain of salt until we announce the members of our paid core team. Lastly, guys, I wanted to
should be able to hear it
July
now.
1st to the 1 month celebration and birthday party of Baby Dogecoin. We'll be burning 3 quadrillion coins, followed up with an AMA where you can ask me live anything that you want about Baby Dogecoin or anything at all. I just want you guys to have a great weekend, and thank you so much for your support. Let's save some dogs.
Okay, so did you guys hear it that time? Yeah, definitely, we've definitely came very, very far. It said turn it louder. Yeah. So that was interesting.
Hey everyone, this is Christian, and I'm the founder of Baby Dogecoin. I just wanted everyone to know that we don't have a giant monster team behind this coin yet. It's simply me, and I have a large network of contacts I outsource projects and tasks to make this all possible. I want everyone to be aware that our mods and admins are all currently volunteers, so take what they say with a grain of salt until we announce the members of our paid core team. Lastly, guys, I wanted to invite you July 1st to the 1 month celebration and birthday party of Baby Dogecoin. We'll be burning 3 quadrillion coins, followed up with an AMA where you can ask me live anything that you want about Baby Dogecoin or anything at all. I just want you guys to have a great weekend, and thank you so much for your support. Let's save some dogs.
Okay, so yeah, that's interesting. And okay, I got around the sound issue, but yeah, that's pretty cool. I actually did not know that was him. I thought he was still anonymous. Yes, he is. He claims it on YouTube. So is that on the official Baby Dogecoin YouTube? Let's see. Okay, so yeah, and I actually have this on YouTube. It shows a shorts video with him on YouTube. I'm curious though. Why didn't he mention this on the official Twitter? That's weird. I think he should post it on the official Twitter. Mm, that's the only thing that leads me to believe that it might not be him because it's not on the official Twitter. But I mean, it does seem like it could be him. So it could be him. Yeah, that was a couple years ago, so you can see the commitment they have. Okay, so he made that a couple years ago. So he probably made that and then decided he'd rather stay anonymous and didn't really publicly put it on the Twitter. That's probably the way he went to it. This dude is rich now. Yeah, that's probably why he's like, yeah, I don't want to be in the spotlight. I got a bunch of money. I don't want to be out there. But yeah, if it's him, that's pretty cool. It'd be cooler if he came out. But the only thing with being public on a crypto project, it places you open to a lot of problems. A lot of problems. You don't really want to be the face of a crypto project. Even Baby Doge, as good of a project that it is, you don't want to be the face of it because it's always going to open you up to a bunch more problems. And yeah. Amy300 says, we can't hear a thing. I don't know what it is then, because I mean, I put it directly up to the mic. Let me go back to that cancellation. All right. Well, you can hear this because I'm testing the mic right now. That's why. You know what's really ridiculous? Just these settings on. So it picks me up talking, but if I take the speaker and put it directly up to my mic, it won't play the sound. I need to get better equipment. I'm gonna get better equipment. I'm gonna get a better mic. This mic sucks. I don't know why it's not picking up the audio from that. But yeah, it's pretty interesting though. It's pretty interesting. Uh, Cliff says now he pays his developers millions. Unfortunately, Cash App founder was stabbed to death in San Francisco. Oh yeah, I heard about that. That definitely sucks. And yeah, that's another reason why I will not go to California. Well, I wouldn't live in California because taxes, they're stabbing you to death with taxes, and the homeless people are going to stab you to death. But hey, for all the people out there in California, man, stay blessed out there. I know we got some long-term holders. I don't think he's in here, but Raider Mendoza, he's a long-term holder. 805 South Burrito, he's got a business out there. He's a Baby Doge holder, constantly supporting. Shout out to them. But yeah, California it's like a war zone. I would not walk around there alone at night. Like it's crazy. Like I walk around here like in Thailand alone at night all the time. Like no problems. In Brazil can be dangerous, but I walked around alone at night in Brazil. But it's really dangerous to do that. But yeah, California on the other hand, I don't know. Amy300, you have to be a VIP member to hear. So get those dollars trending from Marsellis. Hey, shout out to both of y'all. Enemy says yes, we hear it. Yeah, so that's interesting. Sometimes my mic doesn't work, but it's also interesting with this SEC clip here. And shout out to this guy here that just pretty much pressed Gary Gensler. I think that's how you say his name. But yeah, yeah, yeah. The SEC, there's some frauds. Torching Gary Gensler and highlighting his and the SEC's complete and utter failure to protect any retail investors whatsoever. Lack of regulatory clarity plus hostile enforcement against crypto in the US is pushing innovation offshores. Yep. And that's why China is getting stronger and stronger. Crow Fam. Hey, we got the Crow Fam right here with the Baby Doge. Crow Fam. Um, What else we have here? We are very happy and big. Denounce baby Doge. Just looking at all the liked posts here on Baby Doge. We got a Baby Doge here. Another one. Okay. Floki CEO is too new. Too new to have any type of opinions on it, honestly. Cliff with the peace signs. Got the peace signs. So it is 10:16 a.m. here. We've been here for 2 hours and 42 minutes. Shout out to everybody still inside the chat here. Shout out to ADB300 for the donating, and shout out to Cliff for donating. Shout out to y'all for donating. Much, much, much appreciated. I need to give it a new mic. This one sucks so bad. But yeah, there's a lot of good stuff going on right now for Baby Doge, and I guess we just gotta keep waiting until something big comes. But FCF Pay, yep, I remember that. They did that. They posted this for Baby Doge. So yeah, we already got a Baby Doge song here. FCF Pay. Had okay, so wow. All right, so I guess we can end the stream here now. Shout out to everyone that showed up here for the stream. We've been going 2 hours and 44 minutes. That's a long time. So yeah, shout out to all y'all. Shout out to you, Cliff. Cliff says, I got some good friends in Thailand. I'll try to hook you up. Wow, you got friends all over the world, Cliff. You got friends all over the world. But yeah, if you know people in Thailand, let me know. I'm going to be in Bangkok in May. So yeah, I'm so glad to be leaving here in Pattaya. Oh my God. Pattaya is cool. Pattaya is cool, but yeah, it can definitely get old. It's like the same thing like every night. Like I don't even like sometimes I don't even go out at night in here in Pattaya. Like it's a cool, nice beach town, and I like that. It's pretty cool. But yeah, if you know about Pattaya, you know about it. It's not my type of vibe 24/7. I like Bangkok more. Bangkok was really, really nice. I'm going back to Bangkok. I just wanted to come over here. Songkran was crazy here in Pattaya with the water gun fights. Like it was really fun. But walking street and all that, it gets old after a while, and it's like the same thing. Uh, same thing out here. The Baby Doge fan says, "Yep, West Coast Adventures, you are wild. Yep, Cliff is a wild dude with a smiley face, a wild cat. So, LOL, I try to be wild. Yes, it's wild out here in Pattaya as well. But yeah, Cliff is wild. He knows people in every single country all over the world. Cliff knows people out inside of China, everywhere. ADM300 says I'm from Cali too. Yeah, Cali is going downhill. I'll be honest. And especially they're just taxing people so much for living in such a dangerous place. Like, and not everywhere in Cali is dangerous, but yeah, like San Francisco, LA, dangerous places out there. Amy says, "What are you talking about?" Talking about the dangers of being out in like LA and San Fran, those areas. And it definitely sucks what happened to the Cash App founder. That really does suck. He had a bright future ahead of him, and really innovative, but he's at the wrong place at the wrong time. But yeah, Cali is a cool place, I guess you could say. But LA, and I've been hearing a lot of stuff. Like people say there's some real bad stuff going on in LA. Like the cops aren't even. California is safe, guys. What are you talking about, LL? Well, when I say California, I'm talking about LA and San Francisco. Yeah, I talk about LA and San Francisco. I don't know. I think you're trolling, Amy. I think you're trolling now. But yeah, San Francisco and LA are not looking safe right now. You got people robbing people on the street in front of cops. You got homeless all over the place. But yeah, I don't know. We could debate this. Maybe there's some safe parts of there. But yeah, I don't mean the whole state of California, but LA, San Francisco, those areas, people are running rampant out there. Yeah, I'm gonna keep scrolling down here just to look at all these posts. Scroll all the way down. This was in 2022. Yeah, Doge, the Doge father. Yeah, baby Doge. Okay, so we are at 2 hours and 49 minutes. We are going long in this stream. We might as well wait till the 3 hour mark. Not that long till the 3 hour mark. But yeah. Let's look at it. Subscriber. What is this? You can subscribe on Twitter now. That's interesting. Notify message. I don't think it's official. Hmm. Let's go back over here to Bitcoin. See what Bitcoin's doing. Same thing. Yeah, same thing. So Cliff said, I just had friends go to Cali and they loved it. Even Victoria is unsafe with a few stabbings. The street people are really going crazy. We got to get them some baby doge. Yeah. I guess anywhere you go in the world, there's always going to be some type of crimes. But yeah, that's crazy. I mean, Cali, it just depends where you're going in Cali. There's definitely some safe spots to go in Cali. But from what I hear from people in LA, Like they say, you don't want to leave your car door unlocked. It's probably gonna get stolen. They say you don't want to walk outside at night. They say don't walk outside with a nice watch. They'll steal it. I watched the video of some guy. He was just sitting down. Some guy ran up to him with a gun, took his $200,000 watch. There's a lot of stuff going out in LA. But 8me300. What part of LA are you, or what part of Cali are you from? That probably says a lot. You're probably from a good part of Cali. You're not out inside Skid Row. You're not out in Skid Row, and that's what I'm talking about when I say LA is dangerous and San Fran is dangerous, or wherever the founder was at. The founder of Cash App, whatever part of San Fran he was at. But yeah, I seen that. That looked scary. He was like literally limping, trying to find someone to help him, and just collapses. It's crazy. But yeah, that's crazy. I wouldn't be outside at night out there. Crypto millionaires. We got Coinbase over here trending. I'm always so scared to click on anything on Twitter or while I'm doing live streams, like Twitter is so crazy. Like you can click something and just anything will pop up. There's some crazy stuff on Twitter. Like when they say they're uncensored, they're definitely uncensored. I gotta be careful what I show on Twitter when it comes to YouTube. You never know what's gonna pop up. Coinbase sues the SEC. That's not exactly how it is, actually. They're not necessarily suing the SEC. Watch your guru. Not exactly right now. But I hope a lawsuit does go through for the SEC. Like, they need to get sued. They need to be brought to justice. Cash App founder was in a rich part of town. Yeah, that's crazy because they must have been following him then. Or it could have been like a hit. Like, some people are saying it was a hit contract. But yeah, because they didn't really try to rob him or anything. It just killed him and ran away. So yeah, it could have been a hit. Maybe. That's definitely up for debate, though. Just in, Fox Corporation loses $930 million in market capitalization after announcing Tucker Carlson is leaving the news network. Well, I would say that the only time I ever watched Fox News is when it was Tucker Carlson. That's all that, literally. And I only watched it on YouTube. If I see the clip of Tucker Carlson, then I would click it. But yeah, it's definitely terrible what happened to him. It's definitely going to make people out there really reconsider how they move around out there inside of LA. I wouldn't be outside walking at night out there. Well, San Francisco. But yeah, I wouldn't be outside there walking at night. And in the daytime, even sometimes you got to be careful to them too. But I would say it's relatively safe in the daytime. But I think anywhere is dangerous. It's just all about being at the wrong place at the wrong time. Like, that's what makes somewhere dangerous. So yeah, it's definitely crazy. Elon Musk generates $100,000 monthly from his 24,700 Twitter subscribers. I mean, that's nothing to Elon Musk. Come on now. So it's interesting, actually, what's been going on in France. French protesters build concrete walls to block the highway. They're really going hard for the. I think it was about their retirement thing. The age is now they have to be older to retire now. So higher. Yeah, they're really not giving up. They're not giving up. They're not letting them get away with stealing their retirement, which I think is good. It's like you can't just let the government do what they want. Like, yeah, they're really going hard out there in France, building a whole concrete brick wall. Like that is something else right there. That is dedication. That is true dedication right there. UAE proposes a bill to create a decentralized economy for its free zone with 100% tax exemptions. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting stuff going on here on Twitter. All right, so now we're nearing the 2 hours or the 3 hour mark. So now that we're nearing the 3 hour mark, so any last comments from anybody or any questions? That'll be greatly appreciated, I guess. Any type of questions? I will say my question for the people here is, what do you think is coming next for Baby Doge? Like after the card, what do you think we're gonna get next? So we already know we're gonna get the game, right? We already know the game's coming soon. What do you think comes next after the card? That will, I think, that's the topic of the discussion we need to have either for the next video or the next live stream. But what do y'all think? That's a good topic of discussion. Cliff says, one day we will wake up and Baby Doge will have killed at zero. Yep. And I think all that's going to take is a major listing, bull market, anything in that area. Cliff also says, I think 8300 needs to give another dollar. Another dollar. So yeah, definitely thank you 8300 for all your $1 donations. They add up. And it's definitely greatly appreciated. And also thank you, Cliff, as well. Those donations are also greatly appreciated. YouTube will take 40%, but that's how it goes. Shout out to all of y'all, though. The Baby Doge fan says, after the card in the game, Binance. Yep. After the card in game, Binance. Hopefully we can get something like that. But I agree with, I think Cliff said this on a different video, but Cliff said, and I mentioned this a lot before too, that it's best for us to get listed on Binance when we're in a bull market around the Bitcoin halving time, which is next year. So I want to see Binance listing, but I also want to see it listed during a bull market. And I kind of feel the same about like crypto.com and the other ones. So we're going to see. Because it'll be much better during a bull market. But see, even if we get listed to Binance now, during the bull market, we also now have more volume. So we're going to get more volume from Binance during the bull market. And so we can get listed now, and then during the bull market, it will be in full effect with all the volume from Binance. Or we get listed during the bull market and then have that initial pump. But if we get listed to Binance now, you're probably not going to see an immediate like 5x or 2x, like 10x. Probably not going to see that. You're probably going to see a nice little 50% gains, maybe the next day another 50% maybe, and then it'll probably drop. But what I will say, inside the future, that's when the Binance listing is really going to matter inside of a bull market. So whenever you list it, it's all right. But during that bull market, that's when the volume is really going to mean something, and when it's really going to like help us out a lot. Yeah, so that's definitely pretty interesting. So we have $100 million worth of gold stolen from Canada's largest airport. Wow. Interesting. Texas passes new bill. Crypto exchanges must provide proof of residence. Paris Stock Exchange, Euronext building taken over by protesters. We are inside of like some crazy times right now. Crazy times. All right, so I guess we can go ahead and close this out. Baby Doge is dropping new. Okay, Cliff says it's going to over the top building up to the bull run. So keep building your bags. Yep. The bull run, 2024 maybe, Bitcoin halving time. That's probably when we're going to end up seeing it. So around that time, hopefully we start to see major exchanges listing Baby Doge just left and right. Yeah, hopefully they can do it like that. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and end this now. So good night to you all. As Cliff says here, good night, y'all. So yeah, good night to you all. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. Thank you to 80Me300 and Cliff for donating, and also for being a member. Thank you, the Baby Doge fan and Cliff as well, and 80Me300 for supporting the cause. Thank you for everyone else for showing up to the live stream. We had a good amount of people show up. But yeah, we had a good live stream tonight. Like I said, we're going to be doing this every Monday night. This is going to be Tuesday mornings for me, but that's all right. But yeah, shout out to you all. And we're going to go ahead and end the stream with this. So we're going to go ahead and play the outro. So shout out to you all. And with the outro, we are out.